Alrighty. So welcome to the first session of fourth edition on Foundry.
Applause.
We
Ooh.
never have to go back to the hellscape that is Roll20 ever again,
Roll 20 is dead.
hopefully.
Crab
Until
dance.
we play Shadowrun.
There's Shadowrun on
There,
Foundry.
there's Shadow
There's
on
Shadowrun
Foundry.
on Foundry.
Oh, nice.
It's dead.
Yep.
It's fucking dead.
I think there's even Blades in the Dark on Foundry, if we go back to that. Blades, I think, actually has official support on Foundry. It's actually really good.
Yeah, I just don't want to do the
Roll 20
superhero
is now
thing.
one of the seventh layers.
What'd you say?
7 layers of hell.
I just don't want to do the superheroes. I want to do the Victorian.
I mean, yeah, the Victorian era is cool. It's fun. There's a lot more lore and support for it. I don't have to make like a million things up.
All the superhero did is just make you want to play Shadowrun.
Forehead. Yeah, maybe someday in the future. But for right now, we're doing this. And then we'll be alternating between this and Pathfinder. There will be, like, obviously some disruptions. Like, I think there's a Friday and busy in, like, April.
Wow, how are you?
Yeah. And there'll be a Friday I'm busy probably at some point because I'm a lazy piece of shit. So, last time, on 4th edition, you guys walked through a tunnel. You found some dwarves. You walked further through a tunnel. You punched some drow in the face. You walked into a old lava forged library area.
Oh, we went into the that tavern.
You
That
did,
abandoned
you went
tavern.
You-
Some ghosts.
had some ghost beer.
It was delicious.
You punched some drow in the face, and you found a lava room that you put Kdubs inside and tossed him into the lava. Regretfully, Klyto lived. And he's now Iron Man. He has a arc reactor in his chest that can shoot lava lasers at people. Which is pretty neat.
Yep.
So, you parted ways with the Hammer Shields as you guys continued on your quest, which was ostensibly to find a way through these tunnels.
Yep.
The rest of your journey through the mountain was uneventful. But eventually, the dwarven carved tunnels ended, and it gave way to natural caverns.
I'm gonna paint Klyto, red and gold. Then we're at a filament.
The just like power him down when he's not looking, paint him red and gold.
Yeah. You could find some nice like chrome paint.
Please,
There a
put,
man inside
go-
there.
please put a goatee
Yes.
on him.
Yeah.
On the outside of the armor, of course.
Yeah, just gonna Jigglypuff him. Just draw all over his face.
Jigglypuff him.
Joke's on
He
you.
now
Fire
wears
never
Robert Downey
sleeps.
Jr.'s.
Didn't
Wait,
Alter did that in Warhammer, right?
Yeah.
We ended.
I drew on his face, and then what's her face was mad at me and erased it. Alice. And it was. Damn it.
She was scolding you for being a bitch.
He deserved it. He almost shot me, and he turned me into an indentured servant for the rest of my life. I think I'm allowed to draw on his face with a marker.
You'll be a well compensated indentured servant.
I know, but still, I like my freedom.
The natural tunnels twist and turn. Perhaps claustrophobic to some of you, but I assume to you dwarves, it's just kind of like as natural as breathing. And Beldwyn, they're like, you're a gnome, you're fine.
Oh, this is nice.
No, you're small enough. Like it's less claustrophobic because you're so small.
Yes, spacious. Eventually, you see light up ahead as your twisting, turning climb.
Look at that instant load.
Damn.
Very cool. You step out into a snowstorm It is chilly, quite brisk. In fact, I'm going to want endurance checks from everybody.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Man,
43.
I rolled a 4.
Kazmeac's endurance is 25.
Oh my god. I don't
What
even have
about-
any stats in the 20s.
He has feats.
2. Yeah, athletics and endurance are very high.
My endurance is only plus 17, but my dungeoneering is plus 20.
Wow.
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 Wow. Okay, so let's see here. Klyto, you failed.
He's infused with lava. Can he be cold anymore?
Yes.
I'm resistant to fire, not cold.
Yes.
I'm resistant to cold. Get fucked, losers.
So, Klyto, you're feeling a bit chilly here. Everyone else
His
here
joints are
deals with it for now.
freezing.
Yeah. The fucking like
I'm running
pneumatic
low on
fluid in his
Antifreeze.
yeah. Probably didn't happen to copy over your macros from Roll20 for all your the conditions, did you?
I did not. I felt like that was something I wouldn't have to do. I could do it later if you want to.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this just gives a proper opinion. It'll be fine, regardless.
So,
Now,
I cannot see Livia's stats for HP and
Oh yeah.
oh, lap.
death.
Shot that Livia in the face.
Reborn again.
Beldwyn screams.
Bring in a
Unblocked.
Beginning of a.
Yep. There we go.
The
Yeah.
first thing I'm gonna do is tell Livia that Beldwyn is now confirmed goated with the sauce.
It's
What?
true.
Fratly's
Well-
name is confirmed goated with the sauce. That means Beldwyn is automatically confirmed goated with the sauce.
What the fuck are you talking about?
His
Discord
name in
name.
Discord! Do you see? You're staring right at it!
Dude,
I
I'm
know
not- I'm
it's
not.
his name. I know it's his name in Discord, but I also know that you're a shitpost.
It's a title of
I
honor.
can't see it because I have too many fucking windows open, so Discord is buried somewhere.
Of the greatest honor.
So I'm cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you're cold.
Do I get any
I'm
negatives?
sorry, Klyto.
Not at present.
Okay.
You're still like very functional, but you're uncomfortable. I want perception checks from people now, though.
Hey, Biden, Beldwyn, should take
Biden.
I almost said Biden. You're not Biden, you're Beldwyn. Why don't you take a lick on Klyto there, see what happens.
You want me to lick him? Like, put my tongue on him?
Yeah, he won't
Here
mind.
is some exposed metal you may lick.
Why? Is this like a
Have you ever been in the cold, Beldwyn?
Metal becomes
not-
tasty when it
not
is
really.
cold.
okay? So it tastes good, and that's why I should do it.
What is that?
It tastes good, so that's why I should lick Klyto.
Oh, you.
I'm not following you here. I'm
you-
not gonna.
you heard
this
him.
sounds like a trick. You know what I'm saying?
You don't believe Klyto's tasty?
You see,
He's a
when,
fucking like Warforged. He just got out of a lava pit.
when Warforged metal is exposed to cold, the freezing temperatures bring out the flavor crystals in the metal.
The flavor crystals. Oh, is it like like rock salt? Do you taste salty?
Yes, like that.
All right, fuck it. I'll lick him. I lick Klytotechnos, Polymetis, Kylopodian.
Oh shit.
Also, I didn't type that.
Am I cold enough for him to get his tongue stuck?
Fratly, give me a reflex check.
DM
He's a
slap.
dirty leaf lover.
Elves are fine in D&D, but fuck wizards.
Hmm.
24.
All right, you don't get your tongue stuck, but like part of your tongue gets stuck, so when you pull back, it hurts a little bit, and like some of your tongue's left behind on Klyto, but just a little bit, like just the surface skin. It's painful.
That didn't taste very good. It didn't taste like anything at all. In fact, my tongue just hurts now, so thank you.
Yeah, it
I-
is spicy.
I'm gonna stick out my
Spicy.
tongue. I'm gonna stick out my tongue at Beldwyn, and it's pierced in like 3 places. Can't
Wow,
hurt
that's
that
really
bad.
cool, Rayne. Does the metal inside your mouth like get cold before you get cold? So like your mouth is more cold?
No,
No. Oh,
it gets.
okay.
Sometimes you accidentally chew on it and potentially break your tooth. Smile.
Is that hot pink comma flowers, or is it hot pink flowers? Kazmeac would never say that. You're an imposter.
There's an imposter among us.
Kazmeac is sus.
Right click, kick player from the game.
What? Am I not allowed to say that?
What? I don't know.
After all of the sussy spam.
There was an amount of sussy to him. Anyway.
Perception checks, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Perception checks,
Hey,
yeah,
how about them
yeah.
perception checks?
I got a 1, Smile.
I got a what? You sure did.
Well, the 17.
You got a 31.
Pretty good.
Beavers.
Does it count as a crit fail if it's a perception check?
No.
Or is it like Pathfinder where you can still roll a 1 but be good at it?
Yeah, it's like that.
That's cool in
So
Pathfinder
the
though.
DC, cool. Everyone's surprised, but Klyto.
Nice.
And I rolled a 15 too.
DC is 31.
He's
The DC was
It's-
31.
It's snow. The
Damn.
snow's attacking. Help!
my boomer eyes.
All right, who do you want to bring onto this fantastical adventure?
Stigander.
Yeah,
he-
bring him
Does
out.
he know fire magic?
I'm sure
Smile.
he's a dragon. I hope so. A dragon sorcerer. I hope he has an amount of fire.
No.
He doesn't have to choose fire, and also he's a white dragonborn.
I don't think they
Uh,
get to choose what dragon they are when they're born.
No.
But he's a
He is
sorcerer,
just
though.
ice.
He is an ice dragonborn, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
then he'd be,
He has ice breath.
maybe he's resistant to ice then.
He is. He in fact resists 20 cold,
Oh shit.
Alright, let's
There.
bring out
very good.
Stigander. For
and he has. Oh, where is that? One of these. Is that one? He ignores 20.
We can
points
just
of
we
cold
can just look at
resistance.
him now. Got him.
Yeah, you can. I don't think you can actually open up his feats, which I was looking at.
Oh no, you can see the feet. Cannot open them though. You can see his 20 cold resistance in his effects though.
Sheldon, very quiet. There we go.
It's never quiet for me, Smile.
It's because you're an idiot.
Yep. Oh my god, I can put my cold resistance there? How?
Click on it.
Oh,
Do I have to check the box? No, that's immunity.
I think
can't
it-
Just put it in bonus. Just put it in bonus. Bonus and then check the box.
Ooh, yeah.
I forgot something real quick. Unless I didn't. Oh man, am I the greatest gamer of all time?
Accidentally the greatest GM.
I can't remember the value. Help.
Impact. SDM.
It's called white pudding.
Yes.
Oh, hey. We should have probably rolled for our blessing of auspicious fortune, yes?
Yeah, you should have.
Okay. Alright. 13.
Did you roll for us?
I did. Combat has begun. With good old Beldwyn.
Wait, you rolled initiative?
Yeah,
did.
there's a button that rolls initiative for everybody.
Ah, okay, cool. All right.
With that 13 or 32.12.
So I'm surprised you said correct.
Yeah, you are actually. I forget what that does in this edition.
So I think that means I only get to take a free action, right? Or
Surprise. Oh, no, you missed your first round. Right, you're baited. So, Rayne surprised. I can play the game, Smile.
nice.
In order to make Shellin not loud at 1%, I have to take Discord down to 6%, so I just give up on that front.
My USB speakers, my speakers alter on Windows are 18. And I've shelled at 50%. And it's very tolerable.
My speakers are on 50.
I've told you every week
I
for like 3 months
know.
that's the problem.
But I use speakers, though.
Then turn them up when you use the speakers and turn them down when you're on headphones. That's what the rest of us do.
But I'm so lazy.
Then suffer.
I am.
Alright, hello, Promiac.
Hi. Little white thing.
Blah, 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 blah. 28 against Fortitude.
Very no.
Yeah, that's fair. Rayne, 22 against Fortitude.
$20, 22?
Yeah.
No.
Alrighty.
I'm turning everyone back up to 100% on Discord. Excuse me a minute. There.
Yes.
I guess I always use headphones when I'm in Discord, so I don't have to do this every time, then it's not so bad. There we go. Alright, you're right. It's fine now.
Does that hit? It does. It is cold, but he punches through it. Oh, yes! I can just apply the damage. It's so nice. Fuck you, roll 20.
Self.
Do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's like 6.
Two. Stay where he is.
What do you have to do to identify these things anyway?
Nature.
Okay. Can we do that now, or do we do that on our
Rayne,
turn?
32 against Fortitude.
Yeah, that hits.
Acid damage. I did it to you.
Acid damage?
Yep.
What the fuck?
This is very epic music for us all being surprised and stunned.
Acid and cold, to be fair.
Oh, I have 10.
Well, you have to resist both, so.
Yeah, I
Where
know.
was this both? Oh shit.
It's the double damage type.
Oh, hey, that's a big chunker. Big badonker.
Hello.
I bet he's gonna split if we
Hey,
get to a
Kazmeac.
certain level.
Hello.
Guess what time it is?
Is it slime time?
25 against Fortitude.
It's
It's unfortunate.
not slime time.
Klyto, you're up.
I would like to roll a nature check to see what they are.
Okay, go nuts.
Is this an action or do I just do it?
No, just do it.
I can never remember if we're supposed to do it
They
on
are
our turn
slimes.
or not.
Thumbs up.
They are slimes. Okay. This looks like a really good time to use Greater Magic Weapon. So I'm going to Greater Magic Warhammer, the big dude. Let's target him.
This is the +4 +.
Yes.
everybody but me benefits from it. Very sad.
Why don't you benefit from it?
Are those both power bonuses?
For the one round that I have the bonus, I am still surprised. So, I don't.
You baited. That's a hit, yeah.
It's a +5/+5 bonus now for everyone.
What is +3 greater magic weapon?
Oh, it's from the ability itself. Like it's part of the ability.
Oh, okay.
Damage.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit. What kind of damage is that?
Is hold
Yeah, I
on.
think
Is
it's
this a
normal.
weapon attack?
Yeah,
It is a weapon attack, so shouldn't it be fire? Oh no, that's on a crit.
crits. So
Yeah.
you hit it,
Yep.
and
Everyone gets +5/+5. Actually,
it splits.
oh, what did I say? There is more stuff.
Oh.
So if you guys use my bonuses with a weapon attack, you actually get an additional +2 to the attack roll, and the damage rolls become brutal 1. But that's only if you use it for a weapon attack.
Is that for both of them, or is it attack?
You plus 2 to the attack roll, and then brutal 1 on the damage roll.
So it's +7/+5 for attack rolls, or for weapon attacks specifically.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
Pretty sure literally all of my stuff is weapon attacks. So.
Prom, you're stunned. Or surprised.
Yep.
Hello?
Hi.
I might hit your fortitude. 35?
No.
Yep. Sorry, hitting buttons.
That got close, kind of.
This guy split, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still big there.
Yeah, no, it's just part of him popped off.
Oh, I didn't see. Shit.
Kazmeac. 37.
Against.
Fort.
That's hit.
Bonk. Beldwyn.
Okie dokie.
Firewall party
I'm-
pussy.
Oh
Man.
no.
Do it. I'm
Wish.
resistant to fire.
Maybe later, when I get like war wizardry and like stuff that can like make pockets and stuff.
I have war wizardry.
But I would do. Oh wow, nice, Mr. Fire or Sorcerer Mins.
Thanks.
All of these.
He can place the template where he wants.
Yep.
We're gonna do that right
Sure
there.
can.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, you
5,
got
6,
beam
7
daily.
attacks.
Oh dear. So if you just so what you do,
Gotta
Fratly?
target them.
So what
Yeah.
you do is you can on the left you can click the target button and then just drag a box around them.
Or Shift T, right? Is that it?
You should be able to. Oh, you can only target one thing at a time?
You hold shift and double right click, you can target more than one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
I
you hold
can do the
Shift
double
while
click,
targeting
but-
people, so. You can also regularly click on them.
You'll have to
Give
show me
me
how
the
to do
attack
that
rolls.
drag and drop select. But yeah, I'll go ahead and attack. +5 to this, since I've got the thingamajig.
Mm-hmm.
Thingamajig.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh.
It doesn't tell me which. So I'm gonna assume. So.
I
Blap.
think if you just right click apply, it'll do.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me exactly which one, but that's fine. Blap.
Hmm.
What is this against?
Reflex.
It's reflex. Blap. 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 So critical miss
And
on one,
damage.
and then miss on the other, or hit on the other. So roll damage. And critical miss
Plus-
still makes
Plus
good
5 to
damage.
damage too.
It's true.
So +5 that, and then I'll roll a crit.
So, oh, the crit is on a spawn.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is
Then never mind.
dead
Go
as
to
shit.
That one.
So that is 29 damage. So it appears to be weak to fire.
Damn.
Whoa!
You don't say.
What a concept.
And then that will be the end of my turn.
Rayne.
Well, I guess mark that. Wait, do I want to? I can't use the feat anyway. The marking is a minor action. It doesn't matter.
So alter. Now the other thing is when you make the attack roll, when the box pops up, you have to click to make it say 2d20. When you're hitting a nose target. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Did I get that feat? The move one?
What?
The one that makes everything move for a minor action?
Yeah, it's called everybody moves. It's right there. It's an encounter power.
Oh. But my thing is a
Oh,
minor
sorry,
action
bro,
too,
minor
huh?
It is.
Yeah.
So then I should just attack it and say fuck it.
Don't forget +7, +5.
Jesus Christ.
The damage isn't gonna matter.
Yeah, it's a minion, right?
Yeah. Double right click to make sure it's targeted. Attack and then take up to 2d20.
Number D20 is 1 because it's next to things, yes?
Oh, true. Very true.
And then it has the situational bonus, or what? Where do I put this?
It should just be like at the top. There's like a box with situation modifiers. Yeah.
So
Put
it's
7 there.
7, and then
Yep.
+5 on the damage if it hits, but that doesn't matter. Did it roll?
If you go to the effects tab, you can add modifiers there for attack and damage, and you can just like give it a name and then activate it when
didn't
it's
roll.
activated. What I'm gonna be doing.
It didn't roll.
That we don't have to add the modifier for like every attack.
Seemed fine to me.
It took 50 years.
That was my roll.
Oh, I can't hit an attack anymore, so it did not roll, and I can't hit the button.
Oh, we'll do it again. We want to make sure you're working.
Acceptable, is that like I have to add that effect, or you guys add that effect?
No, I'm adding it. It's like for your own personal bonuses,
Okay.
and then it'll actually factor into the rolls. So like if you have something that lasts a turn, you're gonna do like 2 or 3 attacks. You don't have to enter it every
I
time.
put 7 instead of +7, and I think that's what happened.
I put the +7 in on that one and it worked. So I don't know.
I know, but I mean, I just put 7.
Blah.
I didn't put a plus. I think it's the problem.
No, I did it both ways.
Oh,
Who
well,
knows?
I don't know.
You have a move action left.
I didn't even use. Wait, my mark is doing nothing. Why am I wasting my life on mark?
Because you're an Avenger and that's what you do, Smork. Step there. Okay.
Step there, yeah.
Hello, it's me. 38 against Fortitude. On you, Rayne. I assume it's a hit.
What'd you say?
38 against Fortitude.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 more damage. Hello, it's me.
Oh, okay, I see. I can just add those. Alright.
Hello,
Yeah,
me.
I think that's just gonna be a lot easier. Kdubs just use
Where
that
did you
and
put
jam
it?
them all in there instead of picking each individual thing.
Totally, yeah.
He unleashes an icy dragon breath.
Is it in passive effects or something? Where do you put that?
effects all the way at the right, and then just click on the bonus modifiers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I see.
Hello, Kazmeac.
Hello. And like for like my, some stuff we're just gonna constantly be using, like my primitive bending destruction bonus, like Klyto's stuff. Gonna be the same
31
things.
against fortitude.
Hit.
Excellent. Oh, no. I
Hang on.
misclicked.
Do I? Nah. You're fine.
Kazmeac. Acid and cold damage, 30, it's done to you. And you're grabbed as it engulfs you. Nom nom nom.
That's rude.
Nice.
Then an action point and digests you.
Nice.
Wait, it can action point? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's an elite.
Is
First,
grabbed
that'd be an
and
action.
grabbed and restrained is different worth it. Grab.
Yes.
Why does it say
29
then?
more acid and cold damage.
Oh, are you bloodying me?
The system does it automatically. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Oh wow.
What does grab do?
Fucked up.
He's crying blood.
I think it just means you can't move.
No movement.
Grabbed. You're immobilized. That's it. So immobilized means you can't move. That's it.
Okay, let me just click all of these checkboxes real quick.
Oh no. Yo, is that
We're
Kazmeac going
starting
so
off with this.
Oh no.
This is Kazmeac right here.
Very good.
Except
All
for
the
hitting all of his
missiles.
macros.
Oh no.
And- Megas XLR, what a fucking show, dude.
Oh, I remember that one. It's the guy with the car that turned into a gigantic fuck off mech.
Yeah.
$36 and 32.
Both hit.
Oh boy.
Any of that fire damage?
No. Regular old damage.
Hello.
You
Hey,
wanna
look, it's
know
funny
what my modifiers are right now? 7 and 17.
Yeah, I see that.
Jesus Christ.
How long
Okay.
does the greater?
It's your turn now. What'd you say?
Until the end of his turn.
Okay.
End of Klyto's
That
turn.
was next turn, yeah.
Is it my turn?
No, it's Acceptable's turn.
Oh, I thought
That wasn't his turn. That was a free action.
That was
happened
my
when he got
Ring of
bloodied.
Fury reaction.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Main action, burn fire.
Oh no.
Against AC.
Yep.
Is this a new effect I have to add?
Oh, that is fire, is it?
Yes. Fire.
Ow.
And I'm going to do destruction. So op attacks takes 11 fire damage.
Klyto.
Okay.
Wait, it doesn't show if I put it under passive effects.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's cast Runic Resistance. gonna cast it right here in the center.
Okay.
Right again.
So I need to target them all. Oh.
And I'm also going to Second Wind.
Oh, you're
Just
not
more
sorry.
things.
Just more things.
Do you need to roll anything, or am I good to go?
Don't do everything hard. You just attack.
Oh no, I was waiting for Kazmeac to finish his rolling.
Oh, hang on, there's one. I get a thing when I Second Wind, right? So, but I feel like I've never used Stormboard Thunder, though. Oh, I found it. Is anyone else missing HP? Rayne is. Rayne, you can have 10 HP. Wait, I'm not
Rayne's not
Jason.
adjacent to you.
Not
Nope.
Rip.
She's
Nobody
shifted
gets
away.
HP.
You can give it to the pudding.
No.
Oh.
Is it vanilla
damage
pudding?
is damage
Okay.
is fire, and
Lap,
everyone is
lap,
resistant
lap.
to cold.
And then miss
Okay.
on the big guy.
That chat keeps moving. No.
What are you doing?
So
There's so much
Chromiak and
automation. I'm not
Kazmeac,
do this.
you guys are resistant 10 to cold until the end of my next turn.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Do you want to be healed, Kazmeac?
I mean, I'm alright right now.
Do you want a saving throw?
Is this save ends?
No, you have to escape.
Okay.
Okay.
Then no, I
you
do
could
not
have
want
done
to
that on
save
your
throw.
turn if you didn't have a move action.
If
No, I didn't. Was that
So
an
you-
athletics row?
Athletics or acrobatics. I think I know which one you are going to pick.
Okay.
You are no longer grabbed.
Release me.
Christ, you are no longer grabbed.
Put me down right away.
Right. Hello, Kazmeac.
It's a big
I-
squirming baby.
I want you inside of me.
Loot.
Okay.
36 against fortitude.
That is a miss.
God damn it!
My fortitude is 37.
Yeah, these things can only hit your fortitude. That is unfortunate.
Yep, quite.
Kazmeac,
Alright, you know what?
are we coming and getting it?
I do believe it is time to come and get it. I'm going to shift down here and then come and get it. Let's see. Press this button. This is a close burst 3, so hitting all of these. Yep, cool.
So you target all of them and
Yeah, working on it. Alright, and then I press attack. And... Did I just...
wow,
Okay, yeah, I did roll complete ass. Very good.
that is impressive.
Uh-huh.
3, 3, 2, 12. We got one of them.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
All of
All
them.
right.
What color do you want your mark to be? Blue.
Blue. Hell yeah. Marked. Nice. Okay. That's my turn.
Beldwyn.
I delete.
All right, lightning bolt.
You didn't even spawn more fucking dudes because you didn't hit anything.
Very funny. Funny.
Funny joke.
Oh no.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, a critical,
Oh.
you say. And against
Oh.
not the spawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Rolling normal damage for the other two, and then rolling crit.
All right. Owie wowie. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my
Rayne.
turn.
Eh.
Mark that guy. He's alone.
Oh yes he is.
Fuck
Get
this.
him.
Fuck this pudding.
Fuck this pudding.
I'm gonna eat you. I bet they taste pretty good, Rayne. Seems like a delicacy.
You're the one who's supposed to be eating gold stuff.
Neat.
I mean, you.
Oh,
What?
rip that guy.
I'm supposed to be eating gold stuff?
Cold stuff. Cold stuff.
Because you got Klyto's ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can do too now.
Slapped.
Slap. That slaps.
You have a move action left.
I shall stay here. Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck the pudding.
What's the range on that pudding, by the way?
Replace my sword
1.
with a giant spoon. A spoon blade.
It's like the
My
Keyblade,
spoon
except it's a
is
spoon.
too big.
It's like that guy from Darksburg. Whatever.
Oh
his
yeah,
name is called.
Rudolph.
Giant spoon.
Yeah, it's a big spoon, big ladle, and he fucking gives everybody soup. Delicious soup.
Spoon man. Oh, I can't do that. Sorry. Look at your stream.
Honka DMCA.
Okay, nobody's a
You
heroin
would've-
addict here. It doesn't matter.
Shifted there and done that, actually, so he didn't get slapped.
Oh, sad.
Yep. He's dual wielding daggers, by the way, and casting
Uh-huh.
spells with them.
Neat.
That's pretty
badass.
sick.
If you look at his damage roll, see that DIS, Klyto? Eh.
What? DIS?
In his damage roll there.
Distic?
Dual implement spellcaster.
Oh shit! Nice.
Does
Brother.
using
Brother.
second wind count as a power that lets you spend a healing third?
I don't think it's actually classified as a power. I think it is just an action you can take in combat. Let me check here. Second wind. It is not a power. No, it's an action.
Otherwise, I would get gloves of healer heals off of that.
That'd be funny.
Very funny.
You dig into your resolve endurance. Find extra burst of vitality. Just shake it off for it.
Yeah.
Rub some dirt on it.
All right. Hello, it's me, Kazmeac.
Yep.
I didn't like. Oh no, I'm marked. Okay. Hello, Gromiak.
Hi.
The other dwarf.
Thank you
Get
for
inside of
respecting-
me.
Thank you
Okay.
for respecting my mark.
Excuse me, you're looking for Kazmeac? I know it's easy to get us confused, but you want him?
All you dwarves look the same.
We also have very similar
miss.
names.
Kazmeac.
Some more fire out here.
I feel like this is already going smoother than it would in roll 20.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
much quicker as well.
Automation, wowee.
I also feel that having to redo our character sheets like really refreshed us on our characters. At least did for
Yeah.
me.
True. Right, I'm gonna shift here,
Okay. Hello.
and I'm gonna smack that one. Figured it.
The one that's not bloodied.
Well, yeah, I want to make a campfire, so I don't want my campfire to burn out too soon.
Oh. CAMPFIR. Yes. Jeez.
Song.
Where do you find the skill names that you reference? Like
What?
attribute key or something, like at something.
At
yeah.
attribute dot like whiz or con or
Yeah, I looked in the
Oh, I found it.
console.
Found it.
Let's handle this later.
Oh,
Kazmeac, do you want to make an attack roll?
Mhm.
Wow.
Ooh, crit fail table?
Yeah. Yeah. Crit fail table.
Yeah.
Just roll me a d20, come bitch.
well, that's probably something.
Yeah, it sure is. Alright, well, you were trying to attack this thing. You slip on the ice and fall prone.
Shit.
Oh no.
Keck.
Wait. I can make a roll against that, right? 'Cause it's danger
You
ground.
do, you are a dwarf, you do get a saving throw against it. Just dwarf things.
Yes. Yes.
Boomer.
Easy.
The
Why is that?
What?
power.
Why is
The
that
power of
Oh, I
yellow?
think that
Or
just
was
means
it green?
success.
Yeah, it
Oh,
tells you if
green.
you
Green
succeeded.
succeed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a crit.
Kazmeac almost slips and falls in that. It's like an old boomer, but low center of gravity lets him stabilize himself. All right, you done?
But it still takes the effect, does it not? 'Cause it's not a hit effect. Yeah, that works in this.
Effect. Yeah, if it's effect, target takes ongoing 5 fire damage. Save ends. So that's rude.
They don't get the instant HP.
But you're
And each
in,
ally adjacent to the each time it takes fire damage. Okay, cool.
you're in destruction, are you?
I
Yeah.
don't think the rune effects go off
Oh, alright.
unless you hit.
Not
Because
sure,
there is
'cause most of them are hit effects. There's not a lot that are just
Yeah.
effects.
because there is a feature of your epic destiny that says
Oh, yeah, that's right.
like once per day you can make your rune effects go off even if you miss.
Mhm.
So it would stand to reason.
Yeah.
All right, you done?
I will rune of mending
Do you guys
myself.
have an in turn button on the initiative tracker?
Nope.
I don't see it.
Well,
Maybe it's only when you're
there
highlighted
if
over it, though.
you're- Yeah, it's only there if it's your turn normally.
Do you see it there, Kazmeac?
No.
There's nothing at the bottom of the initiative.
No, I scrolled all
Tracker?
the way down.
I think I've seen it before, though.
I know it's there in Pathfinder.
Yep.
What
Search
is
list
that symbol on Kazmeac?
That's my rune of destruction.
Okay.
It's an explosion. It's a red explosion.
Klyto Tetanus.
And everyone
Alright.
gains +4 to damage rolls.
Great.
Nice. Is that a power bonus?
Power bonus. Yep, it says there. It's a power
I'm going
bonus.
to magic weapon arm bow, the bloodied one.
Okay. Miss.
Am I gonna do something else? No,
I get
I'm
3 rune of mending charges now. It's pretty neat.
Yep. And Klyto gets 3 rune of potion bullshits. Okay,
Oh
Kazmeac,
my
you're up.
god, are all of these for damage and not a attack?
I will.
Or what?
Kill me.
I will steal jaws. These two.
Kill me, they are. Kill me, put them in damage. Or attack. Fuck.
What are you putting in attack and damage?
The effects, probably the modifiers.
Oh, you don't get my modifiers because I missed just now.
Oh, like you don't need to go out of your way to. I've lost connection to the server. Monka W.
Same.
Same.
I'm here.
Okay, still here. Like you,
Is
it
my
doesn't really
server now?
matter what your macro says. Your attack macro shall be fine, Alter, unless you're like making like skills and stuff.
No, their bonus that they are giving me.
Oh, you're trying to put it in the
Yes.
custom tabs area. Fair enough. All right, miss hit.
And hit the target is dazed, so take 22 and a daze. Also,
Dude.
they're both marked again. That's the main reason I did that. Oh hi, you have a little buddy.
Yep. Beldwyn.
Gonna shock sphere. But I had a question. Is there a way, so since these guys have conditions on them, I know one of them's like dizzy and there's a snail. Is there a way to like hover over this and see what it is? Or do I just have to memorize?
I don't think there's any way to know. Slowed
it'll be a learning
and
curve.
dazed. Yeah.
All right. Shock sphere on both of these guys.
Okie dokie. Miss hit.
2137. Roll damage, 16.
Apply damage. Apply half damage. God. Ah, I love you, Foundry. Rayne you up.
Yeah.
So I take it these guys are resistant to lightning damage?
No.
Oh.
They took full
Oh.
damage. The one,
Okay, I see.
the other one was a miss. So yeah.
So they're half damage.
Could I roll nature on these guys?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. God.
They're slimes.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm
Slimy
gonna eat
slimes.
them.
They're pretty cold, honestly. Alter, it's your turn.
Where the fuck is my oath description?
No, that's pretty cool.
I
I still meet you.
don't think you copied it over.
Very good. Kill me.
What's the issue?
I don't know. Does it have to be an enemy? Yes. Never. I hate everything.
What's going on, Alter?
I'm trying to get used to this. Mark that the whatever this is.
Big bloodied one.
Move it away from the other one
Oh,
next to me or something. I don't know.
you were there, right?
Oh, I guess.
You can teleport 5 squares.
I'm gonna put it
Then
on the other side.
and then you teleport the target a square adjacent to you. Then make your attack roll. Oh, no, so you teleport it, then you hit it, and then you teleport.
You teleport yourself, then you hit it, and then you teleport yourself and the target.
Before the
I see.
attack.
So you teleport there, you hit it, then you teleport away. Cool. So that is a hit.
What do you wait? I thought the whole point was that I'm supposed to teleport it away from other things so I could hit it without losing the bonus.
You have your bonus right now. As long
It's
as you're
next
not
to
adjacent.
somebody.
As long as you're not adjacent.
Oh,
Well,
that's
you
why I'm looking for my
could still-
fucking oath thing.
Could still teleport to like the other side of you, right?
Well, I mean, like, if she's hit, now she can teleport another 5 squares and take it 5 squares with her this time. The trick is you're not going to have a power to teleport something without having to roll against it. Would you like to roll
Oh, I
damage
see.
to that,
I
please?
see. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of teleporting going on in there.
Yes.
A lot of anime.
That was a critical.
Was that a critical?
Please, yeah, you did not crit it.
I don't know. I don't know.
When you roll the damage, there's like crit and then normal and then.
No, there isn't.
What?
It just says formula, situational bonus, roll mode, flavor text. I hit normal.
There you go. Okay, now you can teleport 5 feet, or 5 squares, and take it with you. What do you want?
I don't know. Just put it somewhere.
Okay. And then this guy popped out of it. Let's put it there. Alright, it's this one's turn.
We'll put in top.
Yep. The scanner goes here. He attacks it. Yeah, okay, crunch.
Ensorcelled Blade. It's a
Yeah.
good name.
The sorcerer at will. Use your melee weapon.
Sorcerers are cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my turn. You
Much
have
better than wizards.
you've taken me away from my friends and family. 27 in fortitude.
He is marked.
Yeah, I know. It was 29, and then it was 27 with Mark.
Are you talking to me?
Yes,
Yes.
27?
yes.
No.
Okay, Kazmeac.
I'll shift here.
Oh, this thing should have, it took fire damage on its turn.
Oh, yeah, it didn't save.
It didn't save.
Oh, okay, and then I get a +5. Oh, and then also,
Nature check.
well, I could do that, but
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay.
that's 6 damage.
Make a macro void dance game.
I forgot about it because it never works. I always just save out all my shit.
Look. It works sometimes. Half the time.
50% of the time, 100% of the time.
Ball of iron.
Yeah, probable hit.
Oh no.
Hit. Looks like the iron is calling.
Mm-hmm. There's a phone call for you. It's the iron.
Is that your turn?
I'm going to Blessing of the Forge Kazmeac.
Klyto.
I'm going to armbow this dude again.
Okay. Hit.
8 to hit. Nice. So I get a bunch of bonuses to the damage. Let me just pull it up. +2 because it's feet bonus, or +2 feet damage because it's an arcane attack with the enemy next to the ally, and +3 bonus damage to crossbows because I haven't moved. So that is +5.
Whoop.
Not too bad when I rolled a 2.
Alright. Hello, it's me.
Hi. You're dazed. And burning.
And Call of Iron.
And Call of Iron.
Kazmeac. It's your turn.
Thank you. Alright. I am going to cleave the big one.
Wow. Yep.
Did you get your +1 destruction as well?
I did not.
Well, yeah, you have that.
So you cleave and you kill that one.
Yeah, and I kill the small one.
Okay, and then
And
because
spawn
you
a
hit
new
it,
one.
he pulls
Yep.
out a new one.
Yep.
Beldwyn.
Also, did you get your extra weapon attack?
Beldwyn, you
did
get
not.
+1, +5.
No, you had to roll a d10.
Targeting the minions. Get these guys out of the fucking
Also,
place.
Mark Scourge. Another 5.
Wait, did I use light? Yeah, I did. Thank
Yeah,
you,
you did.
Foundry, for telling me that I have no uses of lightning bolt
Figure it out now.
available.
Wow.
It's fancy.
You don't have to like manually check the box yourself and then remember
let's
if you
see,
checked it or not.
then. Yeah, it just popped up and it was like, you don't have any uses of this remaining.
Hey, dumbass.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
No, that's what Foundry was saying.
Let's make some more
It was
minions. I'm gonna go
Foundry
ahead
saying
and
that,
magic
not me.
missile the bloodied guy down here.
Why
Does
not this
each,
one?
does each missile damage make a new spawn?
No. So which one
Excuse
you
me,
hitting?
that should have a +5.
17, I got it.
Thank you.
So
My bad.
who's getting 17 damage?
This guy.
Okay. Bonk. Rayne, you're up.
Oh my god, it made another one.
Yes. Whenever you hit it with physical damage, it makes another one.
It's just a at will no action effect. Fuck you guys.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, okay.
That's not out.
Remember, it's adjacent to you, not adjacent to it.
I didn't have to do that, did I?
No.
You did not.
Oh, fuck me. Please die. Do I have combat advantage? Because no, I get combat advantage when there's nothing next to it.
There you go. So tick
Um,
the combat advantage button.
I did. Wait.
Yeah.
I need to turn this effect off. Because it's expired now. I think that's right.
Oh.
Probable hit.
Yeah, if this was Pathfinder, you're fucking weird. That's not okay. So hit damage, hit normal. Okay.
And another thing pops out. Yep.
So your turn?
Yeah.
A Kazmeac.
Yeah.
37 against Fortitude.
Yeah, that hits.
Fuck.
Does that automatically take from temp HP?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, it looks like it did, because I don't have any temp HP anymore. So it must have. I didn't change that.
So moves over here. Hello, Rayne. 25 against Fortitude.
No.
And 21 against Fortitude.
No. Where is that? God damn it. Gray out. There we go. I just wanted it grayed out. I'm sorry.
You can manually change the charges too.
As you can see, nothing was working in me clicking on it, so it double clicked and fucked my ass.
No, that's fine. I'll just let you know.
Stigander gets +3/+5 if he's using weapons, or +1/+5 otherwise.
You said +1.
Mm-hmm.
So still that's a miss.
You know what? I'm surprised that Beldwyn didn't put down a mage hand yet.
Yeah, I kind of forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of doing it next round, though.
By the way, this guy's
Kazmeac. Yeah.
It's a little bit
Kazmeac. Kazmeac.
whatever. Kazmeac.
I am gonna diminish this slime.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna remember to do that. I'm never gonna remember to do that. I don't know how to make myself remember to do that.
Is it still dazed or whatever?
No.
I'm fucked.
What is the effect that gives you that?
I might as well not have taken that feat, because I just never use it.
Can you like add it as a macro to your abilities so it just does it automatically?
It's only the first attack every turn.
Mm.
I just can't remember to press the fucking button.
Oh, and I'm also gonna go into Storm.
So that's... Okay, we'll worry about that later, Alter.
I have a lot of issues right now.
Yeah, it's not issues that really matter that much. That's a hit. Might not matter, I mean like, they're minor stuff that we can focus on later.
I have a macro for that? I don't. So it's just extra 2d6 damage to all my...
It's all stuff I didn't
Did I
think
get that
about
extra
until I had
d6
to
I
do
rolled?
it.
Say what?
Did I get that extra 2d6? I put in situational.
Yeah, it rolled.
Okay.
I
I didn't know if it could roll in there or not.
You didn't put the brutal 1 in, so you actually need to roll me another d6. Because you rolled a 1.
That affects the storm damage too?
Oh, I thought it was the extra weapon damage. Never mind.
No, that's the end of. No, that's the start of my next turn.
Boop. Is that your turn?
Oh, but I'll call it, if we're doing you're not sure on ally, then that doesn't even work on Call of Iron.
Oh.
It's ally who's the target.
True. Right, Klyto.
And
okay, so
touch ground.
are you in destruction mode or protection mode?
I'm in storm unabated mode.
So what does that do?
You get nothing.
Okay.
It just makes my at will do more damage.
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
In that case, I will continue to pling the one over here.
Watch out, you're now in op attack range.
You are.
Ooh, I am.
Hello.
I am. I think I'm going to do it anyways, just because I get that damage bonus.
I mean, you could step and then do it.
No, I don't get the damage bonus if I move.
That's true. 36 against fortitude.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. It tickles you. You may continue.
Okay, I continue.
Hit.
28 to hit. Okay, and that's plus 5 damage. $21 damage.
And I wish
Another one poops out. Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
I mean, I wish stuff.
Hard to see
Now
the dead face on the.
Yeah, and on the
wasteland.
white. Yeah.
Now
Sure
I'll
is.
slide.
Okay. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Hello?
Gonna hit me, buddy?
Is anyone out there?
Okay, Kazmeac.
Yeah?
38 against fortitude.
Shield edge block.
Fuck you! No! No! No!
34 hits fortitude.
Yes.
It's pointless to even
That's
think you're
not-
gonna hit.
That's not the damage. This is the damage. There you go. Actually, holy shit, I rolled better on a normal roll than on the crit.
You don't have your crit die in there for some reason.
Because this is not a weapon attack.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Fucking just more pudding spawns.
Yep.
More spawns. Always more spawns. Alright, it's the end of my turn. I'm very sad. I'm still on
never
fire.
Eating pudding again.
What's that, Alter?
Never eating pudding again.
Wow.
Do you take damage for still being on fire?
Yeah.
I mean, does Kazmeac's Rune of Torment
Oh, fuck
do
you.
extra damage?
Yes.
I'm very sorry. I was yelling at my dumb cat for bumping against the wall.
Leave her alone.
No,
put
we
her
live in an
outside,
apartment.
Keep
With,
Chester inside.
yes, we live in a tiny ass apartment with paper thin walls.
Get her a pillow.
I do that.
Pillow your walls.
I'm doing that slowly. In every fucking area.
Hey, guess what? The big one gets cleaved again.
Yes, he didn't save from Fiery Fidelity.
You know.
Yeah, he took the damage, yeah.
And the
So-
one gets cleaved down.
Okay.
So did you get the 6 damage from it?
Wow.
Yes.
Who could have seen this coming?
There's another one. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Alright,
I mean,
it's my turn.
A lot more than 2.
Yeah, I immediately rolled enough initiative. Kazmeac.
Wow.
30 against 32 because you're flat-footed, or I'm flanking. 32 against fortitude.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, wait.
I should provoke fucking AOPs. Just blatantly ignoring me.
I'm just gonna fucking take it.
Okay,
It's just a little slime. How much could it do?
take that. It's 15 every time.
Ow. Okay.
Beldwyn. Sure is little dudes.
Got a magic missile, the main dude,
You get
Okay.
plus 5 damage bonus.
with a +5.
Miss, it doesn't.
17 damage.
All right, Rayne.
Take that.
Can I step here?
Step, oath, delete. Yes.
Step, oath, combat advantage, delete.
Oh my god, she's doing it.
Beldwyn
The brain
forgot
is
to
expanding.
put down the hand again. Right.
You did fix to put the hand down again. That is true.
Oh, damn it.
No hand. No hand for us.
It's this new fancy foundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was some. I'm glad you put combat advantage because you rolled a 3 and a 2. But
Yeah.
hey, the combat advantage made it hit.
Neat.
Worth.
Hey, you're flanking. I'm flanking you. Kazmeac.
Yeah, still being
38
flanked.
against Fortitude.
How's it?
I'm gonna interrupt that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shocking feedback that thing.
Okay. Is it a reaction or interrupt? It is an
As
interrupt.
an interrupt.
Interrupt to dealing damage, so the damage still goes through. It's weird. Okay, it's dead.
If,
Okay, I get 5.
if he dies, does he still take the damage?
Because the reaction is him dealing damage, so yes.
Oh, okay.
So Kazmeac take 5 damage.
I have
back.
to take the damage for him to.
Yeah, so use this 5 of that damage, so gain 5 health back.
Wow.
It's my turn. I'm free. I can just go wherever I want.
Hi.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
That's
You're
cool.
surrounded on all sides. Miss.
Yeah, well, you do not get a bonus to hit from flanking me. So,
37 against Fortitude.
my fortitude is 37. Are you calculating flanking bonus for that?
No, I'm not.
Thank you. All right, yeah. That
Take that! Get fucked!
I took
Minimum damage.
First damage of this combat. Thank you.
Minimum damage of 15.
Yeah, true. Also max damage 15?
It's fixed damage 15.
Yeah. Rayne 33 against Fortitude.
Shit.
I know that's a hit. Hello, it's me.
Thing fucking die. Jesus Christ.
Why are these slimes so tanky?
They're not that tanky. You guys just perfectly spread the damage out to maximize the number of slimes you spawn, like a bunch of morons.
Sounds about right.
To be fair though, I've gotten like 3 procs of fiery fidelity, so you know.
It's nothing but value.
Yeah, true.
Fair.
Like I was gonna do that and then work on the other one, but everyone else started doing this one, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, well,
Very cool.
the other one mysteriously vanished from my range.
I have
don't
to
have-
be alone or I can't work.
You can work.
Leave me alone. I must work. Kazmeac, you're up.
Is that still a miss with a +3?
I rolled a natural 1, my dude.
Like, especially if Beldwyn puts up his mage hand, you'll have combat advantage anyway, so you don't.
No, my double dice, my advantage.
You just don't need to be adjacent to any other enemy.
Rayne thinks you're smelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss. Because you don't have combat.
Says, but that's coming from the guy who's currently surrounded by
By
4
the-
enemies.
This is
Yeah.
where I wanted to be. Now I can attack in any direction to hit someone.
I know,
is where you
but
want
if
to
I
be.
stood over there, that would happen to me too. I'd be next to
because
something if I were over there.
No, because
Look, it's not my fault I can teleport 5 squares, okay? It's just what I do. I just show up here, okay?
Everyone gets +4 damage.
+4 damage. Cool beans.
I just show up here, okay?
Oh, good. I also crit miss.
We're on
Nice.
the miss table.
Was that just 1d20?
No, okay, no more miss. Hello, it's me. I'm still marked.
Yep.
I missed. still on fire. God damn.
Hey, Crown, get 5 HP back. Take your extra 6 damage as well.
Yeah, just taking 21 damage every time I fail to save. Feels fucking bad. You've done like 84 damage to this thing with just that fucking power.
How do I
Kazmeac.
live? Hang on. If I put, like, if I manually change the hit points, it doesn't say. No, it does. It didn't when I did it on the token. I had to do it in the character sheet.
Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. The token one was being kind of wonky, so.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna crunch the big one.
I'm appalled that you would even consider such a thing.
Yeah, well, too bad. Oh, I didn't delete the hit miss text out of there. That is inaccurate.
Hit. $214 sure is damage.
4 more because I didn't take into account the thing, and 3 more because 5 more because of Mark Scourge.
So 8 more total.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Yep, and everything is marked. Everything except that one.
Oh, Fratly, you remember how you're asking about the icons for what they mean?
37 against fortitude.
37 is my
Don't
fortitude.
recall.
Do
You
you
fucked.
do you have that bar up that says abilities, skills, powers, etc.?
Yeah.
Conditions, hover
yeah.
over it, and it shows you all the stuff.
27 against fortitude. Kazmeac. Sorry, 29.
Against fort, that's a glance.
Oh well.
Which one
Minimum
is
damage
that?
then for it.
Oh, this one.
Uh,
Got it.
Oh yeah,
Beldwyn.
it did take the temp HP because it only did 9.
All
minus
right.
9.
Wow.
It is marked, by the way. Did
You
factor that
This
in?
one spawned as a reaction to you punching it, so I
Oh,
didn't get the
okay.
mark.
That's
uh,
Who you picking?
Beldwyn, you get +1/+5.
The big boy. Nice. And I did not forget Mage Hand. Right on top of Kazmeac, so everybody he hits got it.
cool.
No.
Possible.
Rayne.
Mark that, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye. You may move. It's pudding spawn's time. Yes. It's pudding spawn time. Miss. Hello.
Wait. Hang on.
I
Double
can't.
check. Double.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Deleted.
I didn't put in the trigger. Jesus.
Kazmeac. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna wrap this up. It's 3 minions. We can be done here.
Yeah.
Fuck. That was actually a miss. Dan's game.
Yeah. Do it. Your no take backs.
Mixie backsies.
That was a tasty combat. Some,
White.
well, vanilla
Was
puddings.
that a pun?
Yeah, because they're
It
vanilla
was a
puddings.
pun. Do they taste good or what? Do they taste like ass? What's happening?
I'll try it. Been,
Describe
having a
taste,
pattern of-
DM. Describe taste.
Like if you lick them, your tongue starts burning, like you just ate a bunch of mint, and then chugged cold water.
Beldwyn.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's weird.
They're made of acid.
Yeah.
Acid, cold acid. It's like trying to drink Listerine.
What's
Yeah.
Listerine?
Okay, I'm out of character right now, sir.
Was that in character?
I
We have to go deeper.
Meta. Uh,
Man, I've been having an adventurous day, putting my tongue on all sorts of things. I'll tell you what.
You hungry there, Beldwyn, or you want to get yourself a sandwich if you're feeling a little peckish?
Oh yeah, we do got that everlasting provisions basket filled with BLTs. If anybody wants
Yeah,
to
you don't have
partake.
to just eat stuff off the ground. We got food.
I know it's just a habit. Sigander, you want a BLT?
No,
You
rip.
did some fine work there.
Expect.
Tiamat was the other
Um,
side of the wall.
I was gonna say suddenly I'm bloodied and dying. That's nice.
Yeah, you got kicked by the fourth wall. The
Um,
fourth wall fell on you.
are we short resting?
Please.
Yeah, we can.
sure.
Except like back in the cave a little bit, so we're not out
You guys
in the
can hit
blizzard.
the short rest button
Yeah,
in your healing surges.
we can.
How do I use a healing
Short
surge?
rest.
When you hit short rest, it asks how many healing surges do you want to spend.
Oh,
Well, you can use my stuff as well. It's literally the same as using a healing surge, but better.
The one healing surge shot me off.
do I need to give you surges?
Oh, yep, one healing surge to spend a healing surge, and you get plus 11.
Yeah.
Alter, you can just spend a healing surge and you'll be topped off.
Okay, well then I don't need to use your power. I'll just use my surge then. You may have your
I am
surges, sir.
tossing the power at you anyways. Just whipping the juice.
Whipping the juice.
Just whipping the juice.
Just whipping the juice.
Yeah, but we're
Can I have my
we're inside the
Baja
cave though,
Blast
out of
flavored?
the elements.
Yeah.
We can take a nap in the snow here.
Just cozy up.
Kazmeac lights himself on fire and then just lays in the snow.
Are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, have we noticed this before? Stigander's profile picture is literally the old lady optical illusion.
Very true.
I think you pointed that out like when we first met him.
Oh, his
Probably.
neck looks like a mouth.
When we didn't know he was
Yeah,
when we didn't know he was a
the face.
dragonborn. Yeah.
And it looks like he's even got like hair underneath the helmet.
Yeah, I think this seems familiar.
Oh yeah, when you look at it close up, it's not. It's definitely not a face.
Cool.
Or it could be a
Because-
mummy.
I can just show off everyone's artwork.
The only problem is I can't see the old lady in the old lady picture.
Yeah, I can't either.
Look at that edgelord.
Look at that,
Leave me
Edgelord.
alone.
We have a few edgelords though, to be fair.
I photoshopped the other edgelord.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice dyed ends.
They were like that before he turned into a tiefling.
What was like that?
His red hair was like that before he turned into a tiefling.
He
He was
ready.
Literally-
already a little edgy.
All I did was change his skin color, make his eyes red, and add the horns. Everything else is the way it was when Titus found him.
And there's her.
The edgiest of all.
I photoshopped her too, Smile.
The anti-edge.
I photoshopped her alternate version.
The
And
one
this
shiny
version.
beacon of light.
Why is her necklace crooked?
It's a choker.
She
Still crooked.
is
it's-
she showing midriff?
In the picture, yes.
I never noticed that before.
That is
Oh
not
my god, she's
canonical.
wearing shorts.
She is also not canonically using,
Yeah.
a hammer and a shield.
No, like I just use it for the face twist. She's wearing. She is currently wearing something called Warplate, and has an axe bigger than she is.
Yeah.
She
know.
is the only person who is comparable to Kazmeac in this sheer amount of metal that she is wearing.
I just didn't. I've never seen
Klyto's
the full
fucking
picture
made
of
of
those
metal.
before.
That's true.
Oh, I don't know if she had a scar too.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, isn't that fancy? And then we have this guy with his
Very
undercut. Look at this guy. What a fucking dude. I realized you had a split beard. 2 beards.
He
Oh,
looks like he
yeah.
does CrossFit.
We never
You specs with that in DRG.
photoshopped him to be holding 2 shields.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I used this originally. I was still using a hammer back at level 1.
It's true. Hammer, shield, hammer, shield.
Put them
And now
together.
hammer shield instead of a hammer.
I photoshopped Kazmeac too.
Yeah, I almost had you redo him because I have like a higher res image of him, but I was like, you can't tell when it's in the token. Not worth it.
And also, because Foundry is super neat, we can do this. Boop. Boop. Look at that.
Super
Isn't that
sneaky.
fancy?
Ah, what the fuck do you do?
He lit himself on fire and
Yeah.
rested in the snow.
Gonna make some snow angels.
Just for a second.
He just
All
pulls
right.
out a match and lights his beard on fire.
It's like when you get to the
Great
end
party
of
trick.
Darkest Dungeon and everything just flashes into tentacles.
Like, as you guys finish your short rest, capture steps forward. Now, not to interrupt, but what now?
Well,
Well, it led all the way through the mountain, so
shouldn't he be contacting us or something? Maybe we have to sleep or something? I don't know. I don't know how wizards work. Do you know how wizards work? No, you're a wizard.
we have a wizard
Yes.
right here.
I have magical abilities that allow me to send messages if that is what we are looking to do.
Okay, but how do wizards work in general?
How do wizards work in general? Let me just tell you.
Like a 2-sentence summary?
Your mama. That's it.
Very
Ooh.
good.
They don't even know.
they don't know Pepe left.
I seem to have forgotten the plan, though, of we are supposed to come over here and
And there was some shit going on in this town, castle, temple thing? Temple.
Aren't we
What?
trying to get all the way over to Avernius or whatever?
Yeah, we could have either gone through the drought tunnels, we could have gone head on.
So all we have to do is walk to the east.
Axios says, if I remember correctly, he told you to find a path through the mountains. Then he was very vague on anything after that.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
sounds about right. Fucking wizards.
Well,
So-
we should tell him at least we made it through.
No offense, Beldwyn, but fucking
Sorry,
wizards.
What am I supposed to be
Sem-
taking offense on?
Semperius, sorry.
So
God.
Alright.
you guys are like came out here.
Wow.
We need to go east.
Well, I mean,
Were
we
we
need to
supposed to
wait.
go to Gemius and Daimo to like get reinforcements?
You weren't told anything. He's like, find a way through the mountain.
Yeah,
Why-
we could
why
have
are we
either
going through the
gone
mountains again?
this way, or we could have stormed the gate, or we could have.
Yeah, there's like a
attempted
big
to-
occupying force here or something.
Mhm.
big
Yeah.
occupying force of devils.
Yeah,
We
something
should
like
probably sneak past that.
How about I do a sending spell to Corvaster real quick? Say,
And-
hey, we made it through okay. Pass is clear, and we are on the other side of the ridge.
The spell fails.
Do
Well-
I know why?
He did mention it was difficult to he couldn't really scry over here, so you don't necessarily know why. But it feels like
The-
something's blocking it.
The barrier that would have murdered us if we had tried to fly over the mountains. Probably.
It might be this weather. We could possibly go further down the mountain towards the forest. Maybe see if we can get a better signal.
You know what we could also do?
What?
Just wander around and smash evil shit.
Summon the birds and fly east.
No?
Yes, let's
Okay.
start just walking.
Okay.
Pick a direction and start walking.
Don't you have birds?
I do have birds.
We could take the birds east.
I feel
I
like,
feel like
riding
they're
giant
good for
eagles
if we have a
makes us-
destination in mind.
I feel like riding giant eagles makes us very obvious targets, right?
It's not exactly conspicuous, no.
And who knows, maybe the magic that prevented my sending spell could zap the birds out of existence when we're midair, you know?
Also
Magic
costs
is
money.
kind of fucking weird.
Magic is very weird.
Mm-hmm. That would
At
be my
least-
first sentence for describing magic in Wizards
At
to you.
least you're self-aware. Very good.
Wait.
I'm not crazy, right? We are trying to get this Imperius or whatever.
You don't know.
We
None of you asked him.
do not know.
I
didn't tell you
I
what
think
you
we
asked.
I
did
thought he
ask
said
him.
to go to some because that's the capital. I thought he said we needed to go to the capital.
I think we did ask him, and he just did vague wizard bullshit.
That's also
Oh
true.
my God.
I watched both the VODs, and nobody really asked him.
Where am I getting that from then?
So what he just said, we gotta go over here, and we're like,
Is
okay.
Yeah, he was like, you guys need to get through the mountains. And then you guys said, okay. And he was like, great.
I think I was just assuming it was the same as when we went over the mountains in Avandra's Rest. I think I just meted my way in here. I'm sorry.
You're in the wrong
It's that
universe.
scene. It's that scene at the end of Finding Nemo when they cross the street in their
In the fish bags, and they're
fishbowl
like, "What the
bags,
fuck do we
and
do
they're
now?"
like, "Now what?" And they're just floating in the ocean.
Someone made like a full game about that. You play like a goldfish in a bowl, and you have to like roll into the ocean.
All right. So you guys heading east?
We should just get walking. I'm sure something will present itself to us eventually.
What? No.
Isn't there a settlement nearby? We should probably visit and see what the situation is like there.
Nearby is a very bold qualification.
Well, it's
Several
closer
days
than,
walk and miss, at least.
closer than the other settlements across the mountain.
It's very true.
Yeah,
right.
let's at least get out of this cold first. Go from there.
Tokens here.
The only one who can handle the cold.
I can't see. I see my token,
Can't
but I don't see.
I'm blind.
Kazmeac cease to exist?
Nope.
What?
I see my like
I'm-
bars and my name.
I'm also blind.
Yep.
I also see my
I
bars
can
in my
see.
name.
Yeah,
Sick.
I know. Working on it, it's fine. You should... Hold on. Killing all of you.
TPK.
Can you guys see yourselves now?
Nope,
Nope.
same thing.
Yep, same thing.
What does it look like? I'm looking at stream. What?
Kazmeac is Super Saiyan.
Uh...
I see a pond.
It looks like that. There it is.
Did that
Okay.
work?
There it is.
Why did
Yeah.
that...
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Frozen pond.
As you guys are walking,
Ice skating. No ice skating.
Is that
Monkus?
giants?
I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe they're nice giants.
No, they're ice. No N.
Nice to meet you.
Didn't
Hmm.
we like, you know, have
They can
we
be.
helped
Yeah.
giants before? Or not us, but you know, in the future.
True.
Mhm.
Our future selves.
Future, we helped giants before.
The,
Fourth wall hits you
as you're
again?
walking through the woods,
I can't see anything, can I?
you come across a group of giants who spot you because you weren't moving stealthily
You were
and
not.
immediately move to
I mean,
attack.
Why not? Why would we move
They're not
stealthily?
nice. God damn it.
Moving stealthily
Stealth
is
is
slow.
dumb.
You're not moving stealthily because you're on fire.
I'm not moving
Oh, I'm
stealthily
on fire.
because clang, clang, clang.
What Pokemon do you guys want?
Let's bring Catra. I think
Beefy, yeah.
she can be very, very useful against giants. Cut them down to size and stuff. Break their
Not with that
shit.
initiative roll.
I think
Oh no, she won't.
I can't flip my token.
We'll worry about that.
Yeah. It's you hit the gear, right? And then it's in there.
No. If you right click on your token, it's at the very bottom right
Oh.
beneath your like.
No, yeah, I don't have that at all.
Worry about it later.
Yeah. Okay. Problem for future us.
All right. So this giant activates Nora?
Oh,
Yes.
What?
What? I don't see anything.
Oh, what? You guys don't see this?
No.
I see
No.
it.
Fratly's the only one who's let us see anything. We knew that you
Beldwyn.
liked Fratly better than all of us, but did you have to do it? Do you have to do it to us
What do
like
you mean
this?
you can't see it?
Beldwyn has special eyes.
Oh, I know exactly why. Hold on a second. Everyone, please hold still. Blech.
What?
That
No,
again.
I'm the one with the special eyes.
My brand.
I have
Uh,
special eyes.
You guys don't have vision. Your tokens, by default, don't have vision.
Uh-huh.
I am fixing this.
Oh. I was gonna
As soon
say, I
as, soon
don't
as
know how to
Fratly's the only
fix.
one could see it, because I gave Fratly's token vision to be a test dummy.
Guinea pig.
Titus hates
Mhm.
us. Except Fratly.
Beldwyn is the highest in the alphabetical order of the party.
That's right. Starts with a B. Anybody starts with an A, fuck you.
Okay, so new initiatives.
I'm changing my name to Rayne.
Okay, can you guys see?
I can see.
I'm changing my name to
Rayne.
01_ Rayne.
No aura.
No.
I can't see the aura.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn it off
Put it back
Do
on
I need
again.
refresh?
and turn it back on.
Nope.
I'm trying
Nope.
the refresh.
Well, why can only Fratly see?
Because you hate us.
Special eyes.
Did refresh work?
Nope. Game's over.
This is really cool. I
Everybody
want
go
this to
home.
work.
Nope.
Oh, I see it.
Wait.
I see it.
It loaded.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Also, should we break before this encounter?
Yeah, sure.
So that,
I want coffee.
Counter time,
Yeah, okay, sure.
Very cool aura, though.
Uh,
Big, love the aura. Very good.
Yeah. I worked very hard on it by clicking like 2 buttons. Okay, I will take about a 10-minute break.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Alright, so it's this lad. He has Zora now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's where the configure controls button is too. Nice.
He sure does have an aura.
Uh-oh.
Is he gonna walk over the water?
He strides.
Okay.
It's ice.
And it crunches and he sinks in the lake.
Nope.
Yep.
He walks
He's
across
like-
the ice.
500 pounds. 2,000 pounds.
He's an ice giant, though. He probably has some ice shit.
I do.
Also, it's really fucking cold here, so
He's the Jesus of ice giants.
it's
He can walk
probably
on ice.
just solid ice all the way to the bottom.
The Jesus of ice giants.
We can't kill him. He's Jesus.
Did you know that Jesus was a Jotund?
True.
Is it cold in that aura?
No. It is not a cold aura. It is an aura of him being good with this weapon.
Oh.
It's already cold. A cold aura would do to TBH.
Is that his weapon range?
No, it's some kind of aura. Some kind of power it gives off.
Oh.
This guy guns and he charges there. Hey, Kazmeac.
Hello.
What if I asked you a question?
I might have an answer for you.
32 against AC.
Harley. How?
Which one?
I was trying to figure out a way to make all my defenses +1 when I'm at max health, but that sounds complicated.
No.
Belt of friends. Oh, fiends.
Because it does damage to devils. It's a friendship belt.
I said belt of friends.
Me and the ice giant just walk off and go have like a nice dinner or something.
Yeah.
Go get some
it's a miss
beers.
now?
Yes.
It's very unfortunate. Kazmeac.
Alright. I am going to act activate my boots. My boots of the mighty charge. And I am going to charge this man's, the big scary aura man's.
Okay.
And I am going to charge over there.
As you get there,
Provoke 2 up attacks, yes.
well, his reaction goes off.
Uh-huh.
His prepared action. He attacks you
Okay.
twice.
Is this the magical item dailies correct in the feats that it's 2?
Yes.
Okay.
2 plus additional 1 per milestone.
Okay. I thought
those-
it changed isn't.
Those were garbage. You may continue your action.
All
I
right.
think we got it at level 16, actually. The second one.
No, it's set. It's based on Paragon tier.
Oh.
I
So
get
11.
there.
You get third one in Epic, yeah.
Do provoke up attacks from
Oh, from this guy.
as well, and from this guy technically.
Well, he used his reaction to attack you twice.
Okay.
All right. This 30 against AC.
Nope.
One of these days I'll roll on the upside of a D20, but that's fine.
All right, and then I will come and get it as my charge.
So this guy gets like pulled like here-ish. There's a tree there?
And
Here.
he's a giant. Does he care about the tree? Come on.
Kinda cares about the tree. Fine, he goes there.
All right. And you two get that.
Hit.
Very good. Damage. And they're both marked and take these extra damage dice. Actually, no, not the second one. That was my bad. The 7 does not apply here because that only applies when I do basic attacks on charge. That was not a basic attack.
Okay.
Anyways, I then shoot my sides and end my turn.
Beldwyn.
Gonna start off.
Oh, we should
I'm
be
not
rolling
within
for these
range
guys.
of this giant, am I? If I cast a spell.
You were in my attack range. No, I don't have threatening reach, actually.
Okay. So I will conjure Mage Hand next to Kazmeac so he can get combat advantage right there. Sounds good. And then I'm gonna step back and behind Rayne and Klyto. Then I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the Jotun that is glowing magically.
So now, it's not a magical effect. It is just me denoting an aura. It is his martial mastery that is. He has a flurry of steel about him, so it's not magic.
Okay.
It's just like I didn't have a really better effect. I could make it like that, I guess, but that's hard to
fine.
see.
It's just lost in translation, so I won't do that. Beldwyn would
Okay.
have seen that it wasn't.
Yeah,
So
or I
I'm just
could,
gonna do
that?
Shock Sphere to the right so that I hit both of them. I'll target them and put it in the chat.
Maybe call it stands out a little better against the.
+2 is included for combat advantage.
It's not a great color.
He peed the pool.
Yeah, I was expecting that one.
39 and 24 versus reflex.
Hit miss.
Here's a normal damage roll. That's my turn.
What are these guys?
Oh,
Can I
that's
roll
kinda
for
cool.
them?
Arcana.
Nature. Nice.
Oh, could I also do that?
Yeah, sure. They're giants. They're giants.
All right, hang on. Can I do that too?
Yeah.
This is gonna be horrible.
Ooh, I like
They're
that.
giants. They're giants.
That's a interesting aura. I'm gonna cast Animate Arbalaster.
Okay.
Is
I'm
it
gonna toss it
Arcana or
over.
Religion, or is it just?
Just Arcana.
Oh.
Over here.
Kdubs, you should have control of the summon.
What?
You should be able to put it down.
Oh.
There's the summons folder, and your friends in there, and you can toss them down.
Summon. There he is. Sweet. Very cool. So that's a standard action, so I can use my minor action to make it. So it's gonna attack this one.
Okay.
No one knows what these things are, by the way. Very good.
They're giants.
They're giants. Okay. That's my turn.
Klyto, that was your turn. Rayne.
That was my turn.
Alter, you where you're muted.
Sorry, Harley's making noises.
We communicated through ping. I understand.
Yeah, I usually just ping my target, so I thought I'm gonna Radiant Rush him.
Yeah, Radiant Rush. He's flat-footed, or rather, you have combat advantage. This isn't Pathfinder.
I have combat advantage because of the flanking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also because he's in the aura of the hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't add
Where
combat
is the
advantage. Mine
hand?
was
32 is a
32
miss.
I don't see the hand. Is it the
It's
fox?
it's the square.
Oh, okay, okay. It's not an icon anymore.
Well, it's
Or
probably
a
gonna give me an icon tomorrow.
token.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I think this is right.
yeah. Yeah, that's a hit.
When does it say? Does it say fancy if it's a crit or something?
Yeah, it goes green.
Okay.
Bonk.
He's dazed.
Hey, Alter.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Painful oath.
Oh right, that thing.
Yeah, that macro does not work for me. I cannot use that, by the way.
If you click on the 6, it should. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that'll work for me.
And that.
All right, is it your turn?
Yep.
Kazmeac.
I wonder if these guys have a fire weakness. Would be great if I knew that or not.
It would be
You can
great.
test it out and see.
Does it matter? You're gonna use fire whether they do or
Not
not.
necessarily.
Use fire even when they have fire resistance. I don't want to hear it.
If we hit them with something they're resistant to or vulnerable, would we like be able to tell just from the hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't get like how much, but like,
Um,
those slimes were in weak 10 fire.
I have combat advantage, right?
Yeah, because the
Okay.
grabby hand.
That's
They're
a
not immune to
number.
fear.
Exactly how it works.
Yeah, they're not immune to fear, so they get diddled by the hand.
And he's dazed.
That's true. He is dazed.
And Cloud didn't do anything.
Nope.
Yeah,
Did not.
Jesus Christ.
sure is damage. Ow.
What makes me sad is that I can't have people what the fuck for my mark anymore.
Oh no, he's bloodied already.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Destruction, and then I'm going to Blessing of the Forge. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, it's her turn. Look.
Perfect.
Well, I guess she's gonna try to unalive it.
Yep. Go the fuck ahead. Crunch.
And the other giant rolled shit for initiative, didn't he?
Sure did.
All the way down there. Like, wait, wasn't there another giant?
Then she's going to step there.
Wow. Can someone provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy so I can hit him?
Hey guys, it's my turn. Wait for me. He moves here. And he charges you, Kazmeac.
Yeah, I figured. Hey, buddy. How you
How's it
doing?
going?
It's going pretty good.
Oh my fucking god. My bonus to hit is good! I am favored to hit even you.
Hopium.
Can't roll over a fucking 6.
Oh boy.
Hey
Okay,
guys,
it's my turn. Hello, gamers. What?
did you know that if you put nails in your boots, you won't slip on the ice?
Yeah, but then you got nails in your feet.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you
just
have nails?
nails
Nails
them
in your
up
feet
into
anyways?
his feet.
How's this supposed to work, Rayne? It's very painful.
So anyways, yes, the sword thing, dude.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna punch you in the face.
Mhm.
41 against AC.
Yeah, okay, that hits.
Woo! Bonk. 24 damage.
What?
What?
20? 23?
Yeah, because you had a temp, I guess?
I had 1 damage resistance because I used 1 healing surge.
And yeah, took it into account.
Cool.
Where did you put that?
In resistances and weaknesses, in effect.
And it's gone now.
Yep, because I deactivated the effect. If
Oh, okay.
you click on bonuses for damage.
Here I am. There you go. So 2d12, 2d, yeah, 4. 24 cold damage,
Mhm.
ongoing 10 cold damage, and you're restrained.
Okay.
Ongoing save ends.
Savings both.
Okay, what does restrain do again?
You grant combat advantage.
Oh, well, okay, cool. That's great. That's absolutely cool.
What is?
Granting combat advantage. Hang on, let me double check something real quick.
Yeah, I know. Fucking.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I know. Look, let me have this.
You
At
may
least
have.
you hit him.
Sure did. Anyways, I would like to now immediate reaction hit you back. This is an encounter item, not a daily item, but I don't know how to set that. Anyways, melee basic attack.
You have to go to the bottom where it says like how many uses it has, and change it from like 1 of 1 encounter instead of 1 of 1 day.
Okay.
Does save that. Okay. Alright. That was my immediate.
Takes 13 damage.
Yep.
Wasn't exactly what I wanted here. Hey, he's got an action point.
Okay.
Does 38 hit your AC?
Yes, my AC is 36.
Okay. And the other ones, the other attacks a miss.
Shield dash block.
Okay, more cold damage. And your slowed save ends.
Cool.
Hello, it's me. I'm marked by you.
Yep.
I guess
Better
I'll punch
hit
you
me.
then.
Good. It's literally my job.
What if instead I shifted?
Where?
Like here.
You know, if I had an immediate reaction, I would punch you for that.
Ah, cool.
You punched
He
him?
shifts there.
Was that that entire movement was a shift?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He shifts there and he punches Rayne, Klyto, and Beldwyn.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Giant stride, baby.
I will interrupt that.
With what? You may attempt to hit my Titanic fortitude. Good luck with that.
Is that combat advantage still?
Uh,
Or is he always back there?
Dazed.
no, so you do not have advantage. Oh, he is dazed actually, so yes, you do.
Oh.
This is one action, by the way. Okay, yeah. So I have -5 of these attack rolls.
Nice
blind
Titanic
idea.
fortitude.
The fortitude's not that great. It was a joke.
And
-5
he can
and
take 6 radiant damage.
Wow.
and -2 from being marked as well. So
Rayne, 33 against AC. Klyto, horrible miss. Beldwyn, 29.
That'll hit.
Rayne, does that hit you?
Rayne, you're muted.
Harley, shut up.
I'm sorry, God. My AC is 32, baby rage.
Yeah, sorry.
baby rage.
There you go, Alter. 10 of this is cold damage. Beldwyn.
Did it
7 of this is cold damage.
automatically?
No, it is not. Because the system doesn't know I'm doing cold damage.
Oh, so I can put 10 back, or?
Yes.
Okay. What's the point of it having the thing to put the cold resistance if it can't tell you're cold resisting? Or you can't tell you're cold attacking?
So your powers can tell?
Oh, okay.
And also, like, as a reminder to yourself.
Oh, I have to do this on my
And if I actually set these monsters up with powers,
Oh, you'd have
it
to
would
set
work,
them up. I see.
but I don't do that.
That's too much work.
Okay, Kazmeac.
Yep. I am taking how much ongoing cold? 10?
Clicking that 6 does nothing. By the way, Kazmeac. Yeah, I'm going 10 cold.
What's that, sorry?
I couldn't do anything with that 6. I had to roll it myself.
Oh.
Why?
Just 6. Not 6. 60. Jesus Christ.
You're dead now. Smile.
Did you
No,
roll
I'm
a save
not.
at the end of your turn last time?
I didn't have a turn since it got applied to me
Oh, right.
first. Alright. So, I am bloodied. Very cool. Yeah. I am going to... Powers. Let's see. What? Oh, it's a minor action? Sure. Going to shift over there and share my space with a hand. Sorry,
The
hand.
hand.
Minor action, unyielding avalanche.
You're restrained. You can't shift.
Oh, I can't? That's
No.
mean. Alright,
It's for this restraint thing. You're frozen in ice.
minor action, unyielding avalanche, I guess.
It's ice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And then... Action... Yeah, I'll just crunch you.
Yep. Yes.
But I would like to hero point that.
Okay. You can hit.
There we go.
Hello, I'm marked. Beldwyn.
Uh,
Oh,
that
not done.
that guy's mark runs out. I am actually not done. Not quite.
Whoop.
I would like to action point.
Okay. Does that make your defense go up or something stupid?
It does. It gives me plus
Fuck you.
4 on all defenses. And then I am going to. Sorry, it's a power bonus. It's okay. Then I am going to bedeviling assault the big guy. Well,
Don't bedevil my assault.
I am going to bedevil your assault.
Does that include combat advantage?
It does not.
Hit.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Beldwyn.
Thanks, Beldwyn. Alright. And then I make a save, 2 saves against the thingy, right?
Yep. Oh, which one are you doing first? It matters.
The cold damage and restrain
Okay.
is 1, right? Alright. This does not apply, but I do get a +1 bonus from Unyielding Avalanche.
Okay. You now are affected by the after effect, so you
Okay.
have ongoing 5 cold, and you are slowed save ends.
Right, and then I save against the other effect, which was slow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I
So
am
you're
still slowed.
You're still slowed. Yes. All right, Beldwyn. There's a giant in your face.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use my new power, Improved Glorious Presence. The improved version. So if it hits, I can push him 4 squares, and I'll push him away from Rayne, and does some damage, and people get some temps. I'm gonna do it. Holy fuck! Closed burst 2 is this big?
Yeah.
Did I do that wrong? I could give my whole party this.
Close burst. So the,
Yeah,
the
so-
close burst.
Close
A burst is
means
centered
fire.
on you, so it has to be there.
Yeah, it's a burst, not a blast.
Okay.
It is bursting from
Oh.
you. Your presence is erupting from your person.
The glorious presence is erupting.
Look at me, I'm Beldwyn. Okay,
And
roll
Beldwyn
attack.
the wee, and Beldwyn the glorious.
The glorious. Let's see if it hits. 32.
Yep.
Against Will.
Yeah.
Roll some damage. 25 damage. And then here are the temp HPs that Klyto, Kazmeac, and myself can take.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Blah.
I think it worked? Do I just have to have my... Do I have to right-click my token?
No, you don't have to be selected at all. You just press the apply temp. Good.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I shall move over here. And then I'm going to... I'm not in range anyways. So I'm going to Healing Infusion. Whip the juice at him. Healing Surge plus 11, plus you can make a saving throw.
Alright, I'll do the saving throw first. Get that out of the way.
Wow.
Nice.
For once, Cormac actually saves out of the effects that are on him. I don't believe it.
Multiple times in a single fight.
Right?
Yeah, and then healing surge plus 11. Hang on.
Yep.
My healing surge
42
value
HP.
is 31.
And then I'm going to Greater Magic Weapon War.
Okay.
$31 to hit.
Does that include combat advantage?
That does not.
Hit.
Nice. So 33 is his AC. Or 32 is his AC.
33. 32 misses, 33 hits.
So
Glancing
I
blow.
Get +3. No, +2 feet damage. +2. And then I'm going to minor action, animate Arbalass's ass.
Flat.
Arbalass's ass. That's a mouthful.
Nice roll, idiot. Rayne, you're up. What'd you roll there? Yeah, felt like a 2. Feels bad.
Yep, feels too, man.
It's okay, I've been rolling like shit too.
Oh, Katra, Rayne, and Kazmeac gets +7 +5, or +5 +5 if you're not using a weapon attack.
You don't use weapons. Alter, you're muted again.
Why is it 7?
Because
He has a thing.
Yeah, I have a thing that works for weapon attacks specifically.
Give an extra 2 to the attack. The weapon.
Is it greater magic weapon?
That
The
gives
thing
a
that makes it
+5
2
+5.
more is a paragon path feature he has.
I just
Can
put it
I
in
just
with
say
the,
every
yeah.
time he uses greater magic weapon is 7 then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
7.
For the
Yeah.
attack roll or the damage
Yes.
roll?
the attack
Attack.
roll.
Damage is
Okay.
5.
Yeah, 7
Damage
plus
is always 5.
7 5.
Who are you, Othane?
The not big guy? The not aura dude? Probably.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna have to take the L on not getting my double dice.
Why?
Because he's next to that guy. I'm stupid.
We're
I'm
not
never gonna
gonna
get
do
it
that.
into my head that it doesn't work like that. I've just always thought it worked like that, and now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, if you're
I'm
standing
sorry.
there or
I know.
there,
I know. I just can't remember it. My mind will just not comprehend that fact. That it's me and not them. I always think it's them, and it's me.
Not you, it's me.
I'm the one that's supposed to be alone. I'm sorry.
You can't give me the, it's not you, it's me. I invented it, it's not you, it's not me. You can't just punch another man's tokens, Jerry.
No, Mr. Bond. I believe you'll find that these tokens are quite fungible.
Is that acceptable, Terry?
Kramer, what are you doing in there? But we're pondering the orb, Jerry.
What if I just
What's
what
Alter?
if I just daily this man?
I won't stop you.
The memes that come out of Seinfeld better than Seinfeld.
I'm always terrified of using my dailies because
They're
I
there to
don't
be
know.
used.
I don't know if I'm not if it's the daily fight or if there's another fight that's
I
going
know.
to be daily.
There's other people in the party. As long as it's
We
effective.
also all have like 3 dailies, so.
Monka W.
I'm
3
gonna use the
dailies?
fat one.
Excuse me, I have like 10 dailies.
Well, I mean, yeah, with utilities,
Do I have combat advantage from the hand
Yes.
here?
like 3
Okay.
dailies.
Yep.
I think this is right. Okay.
One of these days you'll crit.
One of these days. I
You
guess
rolled-
critting only happened in roll 20.
I feel it's bad, man. Hit.
And it's normal.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus 5
Yeah, but
damage.
I have the bonus added already.
Cool.
I think it's under bonus.
Fucking damage.
That
Painful.
bonus works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. What did you put the bonus as?
It's under my modifiers.
Yeah, what did you set the bonus as?
5.
So 28, 34, 38, 40. No.
What's that plus 5 in your
Is that
thing
+5 at the end.
after the feat? 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5?
That's
That should
just
be
there.
it, right?
It's the damage mod. If you drop down the damage, you can actually hover everything and see what correlates to what.
Yeah, I don't know what damage. Oh, do you have just a damage mod built in?
Yes, damage modifier, that's what it is.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, it's not the bonus, it's
Hey,
the
Alter,
damage
Alter,
modifier
Alter,
bonus.
Alter.
Huh?
Can't
What?
both.
Okay.
She did it.
What?
What?
Without any reminders.
Yeah, no
You
reminders
just
at all.
reminded me.
I know.
Kazmeac.
Why are you making that joke when it was so painfully obvious? I did this.
Nice job.
And now I
You did
have it in there and I can just uncheck it
Yeah,
now.
it's very nice. Isn't it?
Yes. It's just that I didn't know if it was always going to be +7 because I had it as 5. But now it is because I'm a melee weapon person.
Do you need allies to
Just
not be near you
remember that.
too? Is that a thing you have?
No, it's just enemies.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just that
Just
there
remember
can
to
be no
uncheck it.
other enemies next to me.
That would be unbelievably bullshit.
Yeah. But I
figured,
just
but it
can't
is
get it
flurry,
through
so
my
I just wanted
goddamn
to,
mind.
double check you.
That's fair.
I can do this now.
Remember to target
Wait.
things that you're attacking, guys, so I know what the fuck you're attacking.
Did it. Also, being able to press T, very useful. Thank you, Fratly. Big fan of that.
Mhm. I changed mine to Z.
Which one are you targeting, Acceptable?
The right one.
Can you... It... Yeah, now it's targeted.
Good.
The dot wasn't on it.
Oh, yeah.
Now it is.
I didn't even bloody that man. That feels bad.
He hadn't been touched.
Oh, okay. That was my fattest attack.
Yeah, and I mean, you did a good chunk of his HP, but he hadn't been touched.
But it wasn't half.
No, it wasn't. You're not going to do that very often. If you
But I
critted that,
murdered-
probably.
I murdered the lava monster.
You did. Like,
I
let's
have
see,
to be
What
angry,
would your crit be like? Yeah, that would have bloodied him. I tell you fucking what, that would have bloodied him.
I don't. It's not fair. I don't crit in Foundry. I crit in Roll20. Let's go back. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay,
just kidding.
okay, I want to go that way.
I will
I'm just
turn
kidding.
This,
I'm just kidding. I'm
I
just
will
kidding.
turn
I'm
this
just kidding.
D&D session around.
Okay, that's a hit.
He becomes
kidding.
campfire.
Rayne, you get 10 HP. And, I'm gonna enter... Second.
You
Which
want
that doesn't...
damage?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't, give the hit HP to 2 squares away, it's only the effect, right? Yeah, the effect.
Did you have the bonus to that?
I did.
Cool.
I'm on
Your
fire.
weapon isn't brutal, is it?
My weapon's already brutal.
It is, so you get brutal too, so you can reroll that too.
It's true. You can roll me a d6.
So with my bonuses to damage, your weapon becomes brutal 1, and if it's
Oh, yeah, I
So-
didn't know that. So.
2 more damage.
I didn't realize it stacked like that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Any of Rayne's? No, Rayne. None of hers. She didn't roll 1 any of them. Are you done, Kazmeac?
how is this one? This power.
Like, kinda healthy. Gonna give Rayne the blessing of the forge, I guess.
All right. Hello, it's me. Got your ships here.
Hits him. Please.
What?
Hits him.
Yeah, that's the plan.
+7 +5.
12.
Alright. And ally has hit him with a melee attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I would like to free action hit him.
Okay.
Common advantage. I'm toggling it this time. Yep. Okay. Just very nice.
She's going to try to push it 0 squares and knock it prone. Whoever gets a saving throw against being knocked prone, it makes it. It is not prone.
Sad.
Just 4 things. So that is a miss. Hello, it's my turn.
You're Mark.
I am, but you're over there.
Yeah. Come here.
And I don't like this bitch who just took a chunk out of my fucking crime over here.
Oh, cry about it.
Oh. Hey, Rayne, does like 20 hit your AC? Kazmeac does 38 hit your AC.
Does?
Kazmeac does 39 hit your AC.
Yeah.
I rolled all right.
Wow.
I don't. What is this feeling?
He's doing it.
Kazmeac. Bonk, some of that is cold. Don't know if it matters.
Nope.
Some of that's cold. Don't know if it matters. Okay. I did damage.
I'm gonna
I did it.
interrupt on Kazmeac's hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna shocking feedback it.
Okay. Hit me. Do it, pussy. You won't. Ow.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
thought I wouldn't, huh?
Hmm.
And
So
that
I
is
get 5 health back.
plus 3.
Yeah, you get 5
plus
health back from.
2 feet damage.
I can just hit the damage and move on immediately. I love it. Hello, it's my turn. I'm the large chungus.
You started your turn next to me while I'm in unyielding avalanche stance, so please take 7 damage. Also, you're slowed. How's it feel, huh?
Well, I'm not really moving anywhere, so I guess it's fine.
Good.
Yeah. Well. I'm gonna take my first seconds, you Kazmeac.
Okay,
33 against AC.
that is a miss. Hang on. Is that targeting one creature?
He is making 2 attacks. So he's targeting one creature. He is targeting you.
Okay, I would like to interrupt shield deflection, make him target himself.
What? Oh. No. I don't want to do that. I repeat the attack, okay? I missed myself. For once, I rolled shit when I needed to. Okay, my second attack is going into Katra. I miss horribly.
Oh.
Kazmeac.
Cool. We've come full circle. I am going to shift over here. And I am going to make them kiss.
Which
Oh,
was the
you're
one
under
that
the
I
hand.
interrupted?
What?
Was it the bloodied one or the big one?
The bloody one.
Okay, because I had the wrong one targeted then. So I don't
It's
know
fine.
Okay, cool.
You got a 38. It hits both of them. Yeah.
That is including common advantage. So
Oh, then miss on the first guy.
okay.
I guess it's probable hit forehead. So just hits one of them. So damage to that guy.
And he's dazed.
Whore.
Also, I regenerate 4 at the start of my turn. I do
Beldwyn?
not forget that.
I'm gonna move in towards this campfire.
CAMPFIRESONG song.
Yeah,
Can I get
it's a
underneath the
big
tree. Yeah.
yeah, it's a big campfire.
It's
A 2-square campfire.
How do I move? Foundry. I'm learning.
just click and drag.
Also, if
Yeah,
you're
I had the
holding-
measuring 12, so it was all weird.
if
So
you're
you
holding-
don't. So pro tip: if you hold control, it like defaults to the measuring tool, so you don't have to switch to it.
That is very
and-
useful.
And if you're measuring from your character while holding control, you can hit spacebar and move to where you're measuring to.
Ah.
No.
Uh-oh. Why is he glowing?
He's a campfire.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, it's a good aura.
I'm gonna witch bolt
okay.
him, my dude.
Okay.
The dude. Does the big guy have threatening reach?
Combat advantage
I
is
sure
included.
hope not. Good.
39. Holy shit.
Yep.
Rolling damage. 17.
Klyto.
Okay, let's cast Runic Resistance right on top of Kazmeac.
Yeah, that's fair.
Target these 2 first. Warhammer.
This is so much nicer than rolled what I do. Hit
34
them
and
both?
39. Awesome. What bonuses do I get? I get plus 2 feet bonus.
I have a problem.
Why is there a burst
What?
1 on Rayne's face?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
But
That's the size
there's
of
a burst one.
hand.
It
that
says
has
burst
been
one.
That has been there since a while. That's the size of the hand. The mage
Okay.
hand.
You're getting
damage is
color
fire.
on me. You're getting color on me.
The damage is fire, by the way. And everyone in that burst was...
no
and then
campfire.
My campfire,
And then
no!
Adamant Arbalaster is going to attack.
It burned out too soon.
Hold on. Before you can
Yep.
do that,
Hold on.
you bloodied this man.
Oh, shit. Oh
which
no,
means
he's gonna
Katra
come
is
out
going to burn
for
her
me.
daily.
Hell yeah.
And she's
Hit
going
it.
to try to crunch him. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, this ain't going to be good. Mm.
This going to be good.
Chunky.
Hey,
meaty.
you know what? I'm going to free action hit him.
That's fair. Just fucking 80 damage down his goddamn throat. High crit weapons are fucking mean. That's a hit. This guy's not having a good time. You may continue your attack now.
Oh, he's still alive?
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Okay.
Why does the chat have to scroll every time? Ah!
This is
What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to look up.
Rayne, you're up.
I don't know what happened. I was just trying to look up.
Oh, you can scroll up now. Takes ongoing damage and gets a save against being knocked prone.
I didn't
God
get combat
damn it!
damage. I don't suppose 25 hits does it.
No.
There's gotta be a setting for this somewhere. Every time I get to where I want to go in the chat, it goes back down to the bottom.
It's like when Twitch chat does that.
Yeah.
But there's settings for that in Twitch chat at least.
Why do you need to look at the chat?
So I can see what he was talking about. He did something with allies.
Patra did a thing when we bloodied.
Before
it.
that.
I made a campfire. You
The
got some
campfire's
XP?
over. Oh, runic
No.
resistance. You got resist 10
Yes.
cold.
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't
You already
say
got
that.
resist 10 cold forehead.
Okay, I was just trying to see what it said. I saw the word ally and I kept trying to scroll up, but every time I got there, somebody clicked another button.
Okay, I assume you're oathing this man walking up and ending his existence.
I guess. Fuck.
But he's attempting to end his existence.
Do it. Fucking shove that sword up his ass.
I'm afraid of dailying again.
Don't need daily again.
This man is on the ropes.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
really want a
five
daily. If
HP
you're
left.
like winning the fight, you don't really want a daily.
Dailies are best done early to put yourself in a good position. And
Or in
actual
like
pursuit.
desperation later on.
Yeah.
I have combat advantage, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hit.
Where am I going
unless
to
you're a
crit?
rune priest who has like huge like swinging dailies.
When am I gonna crit?
If you
Eventually,
roll
TM.
a 44 or higher, you crit.
Alright, Kazmeac. Oh.
Eh.
She remembered.
She did
Hey, nice job.
You know who didn't remember? Me.
Wait,
I
wait,
didn't
I'm not done!
remember.
Oh, not done?
Wait, no.
Oh, you minor action? Oh, you had to oath him. Rip.
I forgot.
You can hero point or action point. You guys are getting another action point after this encounter. You should action point, right? Do it,
An
pussy.
action point for a minor action, though?
Well, no, action point for another standard action. You can Furies it. You can Crimson Stride him.
I don't want to teleport away.
You don't have to teleport him. You can just use it to punch him for 2 weapon damage.
Where's the action point button?
top right.
Top right corner.
Yeah, but there's like a remaining and then action point.
Right below
and
it,
then
under the
used,
checkbox
and
is
then-
the section. Little
Yeah, you
box.
click that.
Okay.
And now
Can
you
you
have
edit that to show your like Paragon action point thing too? You know,
Nah, I don't think so.
because that would be neat.
That would be neat.
I don't
Like
think- I don't
the
think
way
it's
it
gonna-
reads, like I think you'd be able to add other stuff to it.
Hit.
But maybe they haven't added that yet.
You just make it a separate macro.
Mhm.
Blah.
Yeah, but I want to press the action point button.
Very good.
So now I type
More
1 in
buttons.
milestone.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't give me an action point automatically. Feels bad, man.
Garbage, unusable.
Back to roll 20
Yep,
immediately.
Get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Oh, I guess the use box is just to tell you use one this encounter and you need a short
As
rest
the-
to take it off.
Moments after the giant falls, you see someone running out of the trees back here.
Back where?
Oh, boy.
across the lake. He comes running out of the trees.
Pokeball.
He's deflected. Ah, you don't have badges to train me. No, he's kind of panting. Goes, oh, the battle is already over. Ah, a shame. You are strangers in this land. What? He walks across the lake. He seems pretty comfortable walking on ice.
Please be careful you do not fall through the ice.
Yeah, you don't have nails on your boots.
Yes, I do.
Oh. I couldn't see from over there.
He walks over and looks over you all. I have not seen you around here before. You clearly competent warriors. It is good to have you here. You may call me Arnor.
Greetings, Arnor.
Greetings.
I'm
I am
Klyto.
Beldwyn, wizard.
My name is
Klyto.
Clytotechnis Polymetus Calopodian, artificer.
He kind of like blinks at you.
You can just call him Klyto. Everyone else does.
That is much easier. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am. Pardon me, I must ask, what are you. This is quite far away from any sort of civilization for you to just be wandering around. What are you all doing out here?
We don't quite know ourselves. Honestly. It's a bit of a long story, but
There was
a wizard.
and
A wizard
he
from
told
down
us
south,
to
you know,
play
fucking
with
wizards.
someone.
And he told us
It
we
was our
needed
mission
to be up here.
It looks awkwardly
Yeah.
at Beldwyn.
It was our mission to cross the mountains, but there was an army blockading the usual route, so we ensorcelled the aid of a wizard. Yes, wizards are part of our. They come with the territory.
Yeah, you're fine,
Aren't
Beldwyn.
you
You're
a
not
wizard?
you're not
I am a wizard.
eccentric yet.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It seems like the definition is you're a wizard, but not a quote fucking wizard.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
it's kind of like a
Alright.
step up. You kind of earn. It comes with like a tower and
And then you
a lot of
earn the
excess
title
money.
of fucking.
Does the
And
tower
that-
come before or after the fucking?
I don't know. I'll
It
ask him next
depends.
time I see him.
I think it depends on
Also-
the wizard.
Also, before the tower, there's several diagnoses of like mental problems.
You guys have met, I believe, 2 wizards in this campaign. Both of them have had towers, and both of them have been knocking butts.
Is that like when a shaman gets a sewer and becomes a sewer shaman?
Yep, it's like that.
Yeah, a little bit like
Was
that.
that this campaign? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay. We've been in too many fucking
I
sewers.
honestly didn't even remember if it was this campaign.
Like we were
I
in
don't-
sewers in Warhammer.
I wasn't there, Smile. But I remember
Anyway,
watching it.
mhm.
But please, this is no time for people dressed such as yourselves to be out like this. The storm will be getting worse. Please follow me to my village. We'd be happy to show you hospitality.
I don't know what you guys are
Sure.
talking about. I'm perfectly fine. It's not
Just,
cold at all.
Did the giants have any interesting stuff on them?
No, not really.
Okay,
Pulls
cool.
out sword made of pure frost.
The giants disintegrate into ice.
Arnor looks at you. Like, you will get along very well with Stircaller.
Who's that?
Oh, you'll see soon enough. Come.
Oh boy.
I'm not that cold, but a nice warm meal and some beer would hit the spot right now.
Beldwyn is zipping.
I am
We have that.
freezing.
If you keep your
Alright.
body moving, you won't freeze to death.
Leg's gone. No more ice skating.
And don't worry, I'm still quite warm under all
Token's
these
down here.
layers.
I'm blind
Oh,
again.
Why is it?
I'm not.
Why am I a
I'm not-
mysterious?
Why is it doing that?
Assassin Kaz.
Oh, it's no okay.
That is the default
The 2 of me now.
token if you don't have a token image.
But I do have a token.
Yeah, you do. It's weird.
The
You might have to-
cameraman is blind too.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh,
It's just me and
interesting.
him.
Well, you don't have a token on the field. I'll trigger.
Everyone put tokens down here.
I did put my token down, but I was blind.
Okay. That was You come to what appears to be a clearing, and he goes, "Ah, well, watch this. It's a cool trick." He speaks a word in a language you guys don't understand.
Is it primordial?
No.
One day.
Abyssal?
Jotun, I bet.
Wait, Primordial was Abyssal, right?
Ooh.
Out of nothing,
Oh.
there's a fucking village there now. Wow.
An illusion.
The map didn't load in Firefox?
Oh.
But it's fine.
Firefox?
I can see everything in Chrome. It's fine. I have a backup browser.
Loaded on my Firefox.
He as he speaks, like it seems like the snow kind of parts, and it looks like it was always there. You just couldn't see it through the thick snow. Yes. Welcome to Snowblind.
Ah, that is a neat trick.
Very fitting name.
As you walk in, you see several other people standing around the village looking at you all with interest.
Very, very grateful to have walls in this blistering wind. Thank you, Arnor.
It is a pleasure to offer you hospitality.
I'm rushing
Uh,
over to the fire and let's just start like warming up by it.
You're a robot.
I'm also cold. I don't have antifreeze.
Oh my god.
These three people over here
Somebody invent antifreeze.
invent antifreeze. You guys can do that.
Somebody will drink it
So
because
you
it tastes like
guys kind of
sugar.
approach this guy here, this cheery looking gentleman,
Uh-huh.
kind of shoots a look over to Arno and says, "Who have you dragged into our village?"
Pardon my Warforged series. Doesn't always follow his manners, you know.
You're Warforged?
Yeah,
I
who
mean-
are you calling your? I belong to no man.
Klyto, we've known each other for like 90 years now.
Yes, a while.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow. That's not a suit you're wearing.
I am wearing a cloak.
He like reaches out and like pokes your cheek as he sees like your jaw move.
No, he's
Oh.
he's all
He
machine.
runs on oil.
That's not
Oh.
true.
Have you never met a Warforged before?
No.
Greetings, I am a Warforged. We are constructs brought to life by the great god Moradin.
With a little help from the dwarfs.
The woman here, she's wearing a symbol of cord very prominently. She
Oh,
looks at you
Any
all.
demigods around here?
no.
Absolutely
Please.
not.
Macho.
Cord's a fucking tainted deity. I can't use him anymore.
We need a Gorthrak check
Uh,
emote.
She looks at your group. Looks over to Arnor. Did they impress you, yeah? For you to bring him back here? And he goes, well, it was just kindness and hospitality to invite people who are stranded out in this wilderness into our home. But also, yes, I found them fighting some giants, and they made quick work of them. They barely took a scratch. She nods. Welcome. It's good to have capable warriors here.
Oh,
It is good to
we're,
be here by the fire.
we're happy to be here.
Well, if you're looking to warm up, we can get you into the longhouse. It's very toasty in there. And get you that beard you were talking about, Mr. Dwarf.
Sounds great.
Nice and
Sounds
toasty.
great.
Alright, back this way. This group of people over here, seeing your approach, the one who sticks out the most is this guy.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He has a large symbol of the Raven Queen displayed prominently on his robes.
Oh no, not one.
Not another one.
Already you have 2. What are you
Yeah, at least
gonna
this
do
one
with
has
another
color.
one?
You guys aren't Pokemoning the whole village. Fuck off. The
We have to send some to Bill's PC before we can get any new ones.
Yeah, you
I
guys have to
made
send
that
some.
joke too.
You have to send them to send the PC to be ground up into Pokemon candy.
No, that's only in Pokemon Go.
No,
Yeah.
you said they could go to Professor Avandra's pastures.
That's that one, like the GameCube storage.
That's
Just
the
Yeah.
way
leave
it
them
is
in the
in
daycare.
the new Pokemon game. Is they're in a pasture in the town. They're not in a PC.
Oh yeah, Nintendo's like
You can just capture Arceus and toss him out there. He's just fucking gods walking around.
Shit.
they're shutting down like the 3DS shop. So
Yep.
Shop.
you have to like if you don't transfer like all your Pokemon to like a newer system now, you're just gonna lose them forever.
Forehead.
I never had anything
They're
on
gonna
this.
they're gonna be trapped on the 3DS forever.
I
Good
never
job,
had a
Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
Fuck
What
you,
what a
Nintendo.
competent company. That is good.
It's like, hey, Nintendo, thanks for making me a console that'll make me motion sick all the time, every time I look at it. Yeah, I passed on that one.
I mean, you could turn the 3D off.
Oh, well, fuck it. It's
Yeah.
not worth it then.
And yeah, a few games used it, but like,
Anyway, the 3 people over here. Honor introduces you all to them. The interesting looking man kind of slowly approaches.
Oh boy.
peepers at
Look-
Rayne.
Yeah, he looks at Rayne and kind of bows a little bit. And he says, "Welcome, Reaper. Your presence here is most welcome."
It's not often you go someplace where somebody knows what a Reaper is, right?
Correct. It is very rare, but he's a priest of the Raven Queen. He would know.
Nice. Well, this is Raven Queen territory.
Arna looks at him and he goes, "Do you know her?" And he kind of considers for a moment and goes, "She is the answer to my prayers. She
Oh.
and her companions, I hope."
Oh boy.
Hey, Rayne, I think he likes you.
This area would have been where I came through the thing.
A bit further south.
Oh, south. Well,
Um,
probably below the mountain.
And
Yeah.
what prayers would those be?
I'm sure that the chief will want to explain our situation.
I see.
But I've been praying to the Raven Queen to send assistance. And a Reaper is just what we need.
Well,
I poke my backpack. Corvus!
Raven pops up, like, notes how cold it is and goes back inside.
Corvus! Did you get a message and not tell me?
Corvus refuses to come out. It's cold out there. Fuck it.
We come from the Shadowfell. It's cold there too. I don't know what your problem is.
He's gone native.
all right. Well,
It hurts.
that's
The-
your chief then, I guess.
Yes.
He's
Please
a
come.
higher rank than me. I can't do anything about it.
Please come inside. You guys enter what appears to be a relatively small building. It appears much bigger on the inside.
So the TARDIS.
God.
Opens here.
My secretary isn't giving me my messages.
Fucking. You might have to like reload into the forge or something.
I'm not
see-
loaded in the forge. You added my stuff.
I can see just fine.
I can finally see.
Also, cameraman is blind.
I'll need to figure something out with that. I have
mean,
to
I
keep
can just-
adjusting these.
Like, make an account, I suppose. Now that we're using it.
And Honor, you all inside. Please take a seat. Yeah, walks over here and pops a squat and gestures you to sit down over here. Don't be antisocial.
I don't know where the chairs are.
There are benches on the sides of the tables.
I'll let you sit by your Raven Queen friend here.
But does it matter?
No.
Everybody's giving me shit. Axios, come
Uh,
here, help.
Let's get the Pokemon here.
Oh no.
The
All
this
right,
one,
Arnor,
right?
go sit over there with your new family.
Can you guys see all their names?
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
I say we Pokemon this one, and then we
Chief.
get her to Pokemon all the
I love
others.
I love this art.
That is very
Oh,
good
that's
art.
sick.
Pretty good.
But like, where are they getting lions in the mountains?
Is that Aloy?
Mountain lions.
Is that Alloy? I don't know. Does she have a beard?
So, someone did like a full. I don't know if I posted it. Just like a full fucking Aloy with just like a full bushy beard.
So, the theme I'm seeing here is that you can't be a follower of the Raven Queen without lots of eyeshadow.
Look, it attracts a certain kind of people to worship the god of death.
Worship death, black's eyes. So cut my wrist and black my eyes.
He has a big like tattoo of like a spread eagle or like a wing spread eagle, raven rather, on his neck.
I mean, same, but not on my neck.
I mean, I have
The,
a tattoo, but
Where is
not
yours,
anymore.
Rayne?
Fuck you, bitches.
I think I put it on her chest, but you can't see it because it's. Shadow Kai literally are just covered in tattoos. That's just what they do.
They're bored.
Cool.
Tattoo themselves.
They are
So they're just
aboard.
all like the whole body tattoo. Like, yeah.
Because otherwise they'll be so fucking bored they'll kill themselves.
Yep.
As
Ennui.
you enter and several minutes are spent getting food and drink in you all. It's quite toasty here, Klyto. You are feeling much more comfortable.
Nice.
Pokes Corvus again.
The chief sits down, looks over you all, and says, "Welcome to our village."
Thank you for having us.
Welcome.
You all been quite welcoming.
Yes, we are glad. That's Arnor found you. It is dangerous out there for people unprotected from the elements and not used to the cold.
We
Based
weren't
on-
quite expecting to come out and do a blizzard, so it's appreciated.
Based on the way your construct's teeth were chattering, I don't know if you would have lasted the night.
Yes, I was very cold, but we had lodgings otherwise.
Did you?
Doesn't Beldwyn have something like a
I
house
do.
that we can go to?
I have a house.
That's a funny joke, Klyto. No, I could create a nice little campsite for us. I mean, we have our abilities and skills.
I have a house.
Might have.
You have a
helped us
house?
last-
I do have a house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kazmeac has the thing.
You have a house.
I mean, what is the ritual called again?
I knew someone had a house.
Hallowed Temple.
There we go. Yep.
Doesn't it like take like a fucking day to cast?
No, it takes like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, cast time 1 hour. Down there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
there
an
it is.
hour and it lasts 8 hours. So a long rest.
There you go. Arnor speaks up. He goes, and as he raises a flagon of their ale, he says, "I found them. I heard the sounds of battle. I didn't know who it could be, so I ran towards the sounds as quickly as I could. By the time I got there, I was just in time to watch that one." He gestures to Rayne. "Slay a giant with that sword." This one here kind of laughs and says, "I want to hear the whole story. Now, one of you, tell us how it happened."
Well, I'd be happy to tell you. Do you guys have drinks? Let's make this a party, right?
Oh, there are drinks.
They give.
Oh, I'm drinking. Let's drink. Well, I'll stand up on the table
Baldwin's
and
so
I'll
drunk
tell
he
them
forgot he
all
had a
about how we came out of the cavern and we bested some frosty slimes. They tasted very bad. And then we went further and further and found this frozen pond. And
this woman here was like, "Wait, what do you mean they tasted bad? Did you lick the white pudding?"
yes, I did eat the pudding. I ate the pudding. It's pudding. How could you not eat it?
This guy begins laughing his ass off. I said, I don't know if I should be impressed or I guess impressed. I don't know if I'm impressed by your bravery or your foolishness.
It made my tongue feel really weird. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I
I'm
bet
not
it
going
was.
to
They're
do it
made of
again.
acid.
I gathered that much.
You should
He
probably
likes
before-
old
press
metal
the
too, so you know.
The chief leans in. This is very important. Did you gather that they were made of acid before or after you licked them?
I had my hypothesis beforehand. I guesstimated, and then I solidified my theory by actually putting my tongue and letting it do the work.
Hypothesis confirmed.
Yeah, the theory had to be double
He was
confirmed.
working on a research paper, and he had to confirm
Mm-hmm.
the hypothesis.
She knows. Rayne is there every step of the way. She is very helpful in my research efforts. She helps me taste things. She has many obscure foods from where she comes from. What are some of the foods that you like to eat, Rayne?
Tentacles, right?
Peanut butter and tentacle sandwiches.
Beldwyn
yeah.
Beldwyn's something of a scientist himself.
I dabble. I have many hats. Very big hats.
Yeah, big for you.
Aren't you wearing a crown on top of that as well?
Oh, I like that
Yeah.
joke.
Replace the band on the hat with a crown, yeah.
Yeah. Just completely fucking extra.
All right, so yes, we did that, and then we came across 3 ice giants, I think, right? Ice giants,
Frost giants,
Frost, yeah.
technically.
frost giants. Yes, that's what they're called. And yeah, and we fought them. One of them tried to carve.
Oh, come on, you have to describe. Don't just say you fought them. What happened? Tell us.
Right, hang on. Beldwyn, you can press the digitate, right? Can you make
Oh, yeah.
small images?
I will.
Can you animate a miniature version of the fight?
Oh, Chromiac, tell them about that part where you made them like butt heads because you did that like thing, like the jaw move. That was awesome.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, one of them, I took their charge head on, as you do. They froze me in place, which was kind of a dick move, and then one of them just ran away to get up Beldwyn. But Beldwyn exploded with like, what was that? Like radiant energy?
It's a new move. I'll do like a minor conjuration to replicate the effects, and Beldwyn just starts glowing, looking real nice, real glamorous.
Yeah, that
Glorious.
actually just blew up the frost giant, which was quite impressive.
Don't get too close.
Meanwhile, I was just kind of holding down the other two, and then Rayne just carved up one after
I
the
hit
other.
them very hard.
Yep, exactly. While Klyto and Kazmeac were providing support along the way.
Somebody's got to keep you guys doing all right out there.
Yes, I enable you to do more damage. That is my function.
Beep boop.
Klyto, I like that
You're
trick with
fulfilling
Damage.exe.
harvest.
Spectacularly, Klyto.
Oh yes, you like that new one with the crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
I just figured it out the other day.
Very cool. And Kazmeac always keeps us patched up so we don't take too much damage. And the rest of us just kind of, I kind of flail about and help here and there, but Chromiac is an expert fighter. Rayne, very good with the blade. And we seem to be a pretty good group. Good enough to take down those giants.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys don't know about the wings yet. Fuck.
The wings?
Giant raven wings come out of my back all of a sudden.
Okay.
Okay, why do you have wings?
The Raven Queen provides.
For the exact same reason that I am actually a brick wall, despite being like short.
You are actually a shield.
Like, Steercaller nods, accepting that explanation entirely, Rayne.
Are you turning into a raven?
It's a blessing from the Raven Queen.
To turn into a raven?
No, she's just found me worthy of the wings, that's all.
You get the claws and the beak later? Or is that
No.
like a full set
every time
package?
a bell rings?
Have
A
you
Reaper
not
gets her wings?
seen? Have you not seen the what are they called of the Raven Queen? The like we talked to. It had the no legs thing. The angel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
the
the angel,
angels? Oh yeah.
Don't they have a different name though?
No.
Or are they actually just devas or something?
They're called angels.
Devas are
okay.
a different thing.
It's like
Planars
it's
are
like
also a
what
different
the
thing?
angels.
Well,
It's
like-
like what the angels of the Raven Queen have.
There's planars and solars and devars, but those are all types of angels.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's like what they have. It's like a blessing from the god to the worthy.
Cool.
A favored soul, if you will.
Anyways,
No, that's the name of it. That's the name.
She said it.
I tell ya what, it was a challenge fighting like giant things with shields. Like I had to punch their ankles a lot.
Yeah, Torin here is like, do you not carry a weapon?
This is a weapon.
Can I see it?
It's a
Sure.
weapon.
Show the hammer
Trust
shield.
me, it's a
Which
weapon.
Yeah.
shield do you show?
He
hammer
just takes
shield.
his backpack, dumps it out on the table, and 7 shields fall out. Which one?
I am only carrying 4 shields.
Only.
Don't worry about it.
Only.
You have them on you at all times.
Yes,
One on his front and one on his back,
I have
and
the
then
throwing
one on
shield.
both arms.
I have the throwing shield on my back and the two shields on my arms, and then I have one backup shield in the bag of holding, I think.
Beldwyn, shield me.
Yeah, you do have 2 in here, Chromiac, if you need them later.
Two.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
The
Forgot about that one.
I think his original or something.
Yeah, maybe.
the OG
yeah.
shield.
Yeah, the OG shield.
The
Sentimental value.
Torin looks at the hammer shield and she goes, I've never seen anything like this. The craftsman is impeccable.
Yeah, it's a dwarven hammer shield.
You would think that something like this would be unbalanced, but it seems it's very impressive.
You know, give a dwarf something to like set his mind on, like making a shield into a weapon. 100, 200 years, he'll have a functioning weapon.
Yeah, give a dwarf a task, give him 200 years. You don't have to remind him every 6 months. If he said he'll do it, he'll do it.
I get that reference.
You will.
This man here kind of clears his throat. I believe we have a task at hand we need to deal with.
Yes.
The woman next to him kind of like glows at him and says, "We will get to that when it is appropriate. It would be impolite to impose upon guests."
No. If you guys have a problem, we'd be more than happy to help for your, in return for your hospitality.
She kind of purses her lips at the man next to her and looks to you. Very well. And before I say anything, regardless of whether you answer, you are more than welcome to spend the night here in our village until the storm has passed, at the very least.
He has some big nods.
Thank you
But-
for your hospitality.
She nods. As you know, there are giants around here. There's a particular tribe of them that have caused us much pain over the past few years. Our tribe used to be much bigger than it is now, but over the last about 6 months, we've lost many of our warriors to the giants. Previously, we've had a shaky peace with them. We have left each other alone, separate hunting grounds. But, like I said, recently they've become more aggressive, and it is only because of the enchantment on our village that we've been able to stay alive. We are not without our ways to defend ourselves. We've slain many of them, but there are more of them than there are of us, and this is war of attrition. I do not think we can win by ourselves. The source of this aggression, we determined, was a creature that had taken control of the tribe and begun directing them. It is a dragon. And, well, I am no stranger to killing dragons, and that is what we did. We killed it. But it came back. It got back up. Not as what it was, but something different, something new. Steer Collard calls it a Draco Lich.
Oh boy.
And, well, we tried to kill that as well, but we found it resistant to death.
This is a dirt floor, right? This area
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I take Dread Frost out and stick him in the ground because I know he wants to hear this.
I know he wants to hear this. Steercaller speaks up. He goes, "Yes, I believe it will take someone like a Reaper to be able to actually capture his soul and kill him permanently, and free us of this."
Dreadfrost hungers.
Yes.
Oh,
Frost
sake.
hunkers.
I'm Arthas. Nice to
I'm
meet you.
Arthas. Wow, this entire village must be cold.
Your grain is poisoned.
God damn it.
She looks to you, Rayne. Are you this Reaper he speaks of?
I am. And my sword is more than happy to devour the souls of things like that.
She nods.
Is Dreadfrost quivering?
I mean, he's currently just being a sword.
Okay.
But Rayne, you are getting empathetic excitement from him.
Yeah, I can tell he like I said, Dreadfrost hungers. His mouth is watering at the thought of a Dracolich.
Does he have a
Currently
mouth?
goaded with the sauce.
You are such a fat fuck. Good lord.
Oh, that's rude.
Dreadfrost used to be a champion of the Raven Queen, now in sword form.
Are you telling them that?
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Okay. Oh, to the
I
party,
don't. I don't think Rayne knows that, but that's what Dreadfrost is. He's a hexblade.
The chief looks to the rest of you all. Now, it would be foolish to think that she could do this on her own. And based on your description, it sounds like you are all very much her equals in combat. If you would, we believe, well, if the Raven Queen has sent you all to finally free us of this terror, I'm more than happy to do whatever he can to assist you.
Klyto also has a new toy he'd probably like to try out on that thing.
Yes, most definitely. Also, it was not the Raven Queen.
He's a
It
robot
was
and a
that
robot.
freaky wizard.
Double robot?
Yeah.
Am I roboting?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's fine, because you're doing Klyto voice, so, you know.
Sturcall looks and says, "The gods work in mysterious ways, in ways that we do not
Yes.
understand and cannot understand. What you may think is coincidence may be anything but." Why do you weigh so much, you fat bastard?
He's a big boy.
Rude.
Hey, man, I'm working on it.
Oh, shit.
He's just laying on his back on my lap with his feetsies up in the air. I'm scratching him, giving him belly rubs. His belly is very fluffy, Alter. You cannot pet it. It is mine.
It is 35. It is 35 minutes past cat time, so.
Yes, he is. He is demanding attention. God, he's just an entire motorboat right now. Good lord, you're just one constant purr. Anyway, Sturcall looks over you all. Regardless of what you believe or do not believe, it seems that it is a providence of some sort that you are here. If you would be willing to help us, I'm sure to be willing to, as the chief said, help you. Although, and the chief kind of picks up from there. Yes, because of the struggles we've been going through, and because of the severity of the winter coming, I do not want any of my people to leave the village. So, we can assist you while you're here, but if it is agreeable to you, you will be on your own to fight this thing. I cannot risk any more of my people, or we may not survive at all.
That is understandable to me.
We didn't really know why we were out here, so this seems a good a reason as any. As long as we get a good night's rest, I think we can point us in the direction of your problem. We'll do what we can.
I can't
That
leave
should
that
depends.
thing go now that I know about it.
Yeah, okay, cool. I think that answers all of your questions, yes?
But also, I could say, the guy we're after does necromancy and this kind of necromancy, so maybe there's Urks up there.
Fuck
Klyto?
Orcs?
Yeah, maybe.
Did someone say orcs? Fuck
Oh, no.
orcs. Fuck off.
Really, if you want him to do anything, you just have to say orcs.
Fuck orcs.exe. Fuck. The
Okay, Kazmeac's hair suddenly transforms into a mohawk.
I Slayer Oath. Fucking Kdubs, early in Warhammer, one of my villages got ran the fuck over by Ungrim and literally 19 Slayers.
Oh god, what?
It's just 1,500 naked fucking dwarves coming over a hill and just ran my ogres the fuck over.
Holy shit.
20
I died
anti-large
instantly.
units.
Yeah.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
looking.
Oh my
Nice.
god, Jesus.
I got my cheeks clapped real bad.
That's almost as bad as the College of Pyrotechnics. One dude and 19
19.
cannons.
Yeah, every single one of those dudes is anti-large. Do what ogres are. Yeah, it feels
Very
fucking
large.
Large lads.
It feels fucking bad. Anyway, yes, thank you for everything. We appreciate your assistance, but let us speak less of this and more of. You seem like you have lived interesting lives. Please, tell us tales, and we'll keep the drink flowing.
Oh boy.
You know, you guys can, party as much as you like tonight. You guys can have a good, peaceful rest with full bellies and warm feet.
Hell yeah.
So, this will be the next day before you guys leave.
Do we long rest, Smile?
Yeah, you guys long rest. You can hit the long rest button.
Hospitable environment, yes. What happens if it's not a hospitable environment,
I
Wonka?
think you don't get quite as much.
Oh no.
I think, like, we don't get full health back, maybe?
Maybe.
Before hit 11. So while you guys are doing daily preparations and getting ready, eating breakfast, Steer Caller
Nice.
kind of calls you over, Rayne.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Fuck yeah! Free
Oh, yeah.
crit, baby!
Okay, and we
Oh,
just take a note.
God.
It takes more than a day to get to this thing, obviously. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh well.
I'm joking. No, you
I
this
got-
will,
I got my first crit
that's not true.
in Foundry.
Yes. Steer Caller calls you over to talk to you in private, Rayne.
I don't have bludgeoning mastery yet.
Well, you guys are. Yeah, it's an epic destiny.
Yeah.
Epic TV,
Yeah.
rather.
Oh, it's the first one I'm getting.
Oh, people are eating breakfast. Calls you over. Goes. Now, actually, of course, we're honored to have your presence here, Rayne. But I have a question for you. I can't help but notice your traveling companions. There is an undead amongst them.
The drow, yeah.
Sarah Joseph.
She was taken by vampires, turned against her will, and they held I guess they held her in this abandoned temple of the Raven Queen. Or not abandoned. They took it over, turned all of the priests. She was more of a victim than a willing participant, and we met what was it, an angel of the Raven Queen?
Yeah.
An angel of the Raven Queen. I never encountered vampires who weren't willing before, but he said that even undead can have a purpose without going against the Raven Queen's will. She's following a greater purpose with us, and I've been making sure that she doesn't do anything that would go against the Raven Queen's wishes.
He considers your words and nods. I assumed you had a good reason, but I wanted to know. How does she feed?
I have been giving her my blood.
He nods. It's a worthy sacrifice to make. I have something for you. either for you or one of your companions, but I think this may be of use to you. He hands you some robes. If you guys notice, you have a party loot sheet. Eh.
Inventory? Oh,
I cannot click on it.
me neither.
I can.
Oh.
Black Flock Mindweave armor +4.
Yeah, but you
Can
can't
you,
see like
like-
the description.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
can't expand
You
it.
can't?
No.
No.
No
You
description.
can't expand it if it's another person's sheet.
How about now?
Now we can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah!
Either.
Yeah, just roll. There we go.
Yes!
Deep throating this. So, Alter, what you can do is you can drag that onto your character sheet.
Do I get rid of my cloth armor then?
You don't equip your normal armor, yes. So I'm just making sure this works. So yeah, you drag it on there. But so something you have to note is it doesn't actually delete the items when you take them. So like when you take something off party, you have to delete it off the party loot sheet.
So you want me to hit the trash?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, unequip it. So your AC should have gone up by 1. And your will went up by 2.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So you have a new daily power. Allows you to fly squares insubstantial till the start of your next turn. Avoid some damage.
PogChamp.
Also
I
turn
can
to
turn into a flock of ravens.
A murder of crows.
Caw!
A murder of ravens.
I don't know. What is a group of ravens called?
Harder, isn't it?
That's crows.
Oh.
What?
What?
Pretty sure it's herd.
Unkindness.
An unkindness or conspiracy.
Oh, I've heard of
Conspiracy.
conspiracy.
The
Yeah.
ravens are conspiring against us.
They're also called
I
a
mean-
rave or a treachery.
That
Treachery
they're
of raven? That's pretty good.
In practice, most people use the term flock. But
Yeah, but that's not edgy
but-
enough.
in like ancient times people thought ravens were like the evil one's eyes, so that's why they call
or
them
you know
that.
Odin.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're literally fucking evil birds.
They're not evil.
They're so smart.
misunderstood.
They're so smart that the evil
Just because they're smart doesn't mean you're
They
evil.
just can't think that they aren't evil just because they're smart.
Magpies are fucking evil.
True, yeah. Pooping season.
Leave the ravens alone.
Health whoop.
Any bipedal bird that doesn't fly, that's evil.
Penguins? Penguins aren't evil. They fly through the
they're
water.
black and white.
They fly through the water.
The only reason penguins don't commit war crimes is because they can't.
You seen Madagascar?
The first one.
I mean, yeah, ostriches,
My point.
clearly evil. Emus, evil. What are those things in Australia?
Chickens.
Cassowaries?
Yeah,
Reyes
cassowaries.
as well.
Chickens and turkeys.
Chickens
Chickens
can
can fly.
fly.
Well, they can like hover.
Most people
yeah.
don't think that. Okay, like modern chickens that have been bred to like be super fucking fat have trouble.
Yeah.
But like if
They're a roosting species. Like they roost in trees.
yeah, like some people like assume they're flightless, and then like they go to a chicken farm and a chicken flies with them and they freak the fuck out.
Yeah, they fly basically like in fucking Legend of Zelda. Just not
Mhm.
very far, not very high. But
You're not gonna see migrating chickens in the air.
yeah, turkeys are the same way.
Yeah,
Peacocks fly?
I believe
Oh,
so.
yeah, they do.
And again, not very far. Big fat chickens.
Okay, this is our bird lesson for the day.
Yeah, bird science.
The more you know.
Bird facts.
You've now subscribed to Bird Facts.
Shit.
Oh, but
Good
yes,
thing I'm a professor of bird law.
that'll be where we end for today. We'll
Nice.
continue this in 2 weeks with the Dracolich.
Dun, dun, dun.
PogChamp.
Remember that D20, Ultra.
I'll
Oh, yeah, I
forget.
should write that down somewhere.
Yeah.
Write mine down.
Self a note on
So,
my
Foundry worked pretty well. I like it a lot better than Roll20.
Yeah, we're
I
not
don't
like
know where I'm
going.
gonna write it down and remember it because I won't.
Write it on your arm, or set a alarm in your phone.
Put it in your biography.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember to click on that.
Put
Well, I
it
guess
put
it's
it in
gone forever.
your death saving throw. Like your failures. It's right there, right in the front. It's
Yeah,
always on the
Foundry
screen.
is really, really good. I like that much more than Roll20.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
have an
end up
idea.
like
Easier.
2 hours
There we
late.
go.
You know?
There we go.
What?
If you look on the map,
Oh, okay.
It's baked into the map now.
there you
I
go.
was just gonna make it an effect,
Yeah, now you won't forget.
but I don't know how to make it an effect. I don't know how effects work.
It's a little
Ah,
janky
fuck
still.
Oh, Foundry is so much better than Roll20.
Like
Hey!
I can take away
Already
your rights.
banned.
I can take away your rights. Don't
You
fucking
can-
test me.
You
Hold on,
can
I've
take
deleted
away just his or everyone's.
I don't know. What I'll do is I'll set everyone else to be a trusted player, make him a normal player, and take away
Oh,
players.
yes.
Untrusted.
Right. Yeah, not trusted.
yeah, like effects, like for them to be temporary effects, for them to like actually show up on my token, they have to have a duration, but the duration automatically ticks down as the rounds go by. So I just set mine
I saw
to
you.
like 900,000.
Yeah, I saw that you had like, yeah, you have 10,000 rounds. No, 100,000 rounds in all your
Yeah. Otherwise, it automatically ticks down, and then it'll pop off when the rounds pass. But if you don't do that, then it's going to passive effects, and it doesn't show up in my token, so you guys don't get to know what state I'm in. But it works.
As long as it works.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Foundry's pretty nice. Seems to have a lot of upside.
And they're still working on it, so.
Yeah, the update that added those little buttons allowed me to add damage into your attack rolls. The damage thing, apply damage right there. That was just added like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he was cooming while we were playing video games.
Oh, I sure was. I sure was.
Oh wait, no,
cooming.
it was on his stream, I think.
Oh, maybe. Regardless.